What seems to be 2 nights ago, you guys stumbled into a deserted town, run down, weathered by time. The house that you hold up in literally had holes in its roof. And as you guys drifted off to sleep, you heard an eerie voice, female voice, tell you to get out, to run. But you neglected the calls. When you woke up the next morning, you found yourself transported, which seemed to be a different town, but there was bustling people left and right. You heard noises of an active town, looked outside, and you saw, sure enough, people scurrying about. You looked across the room and you saw unfamiliar bodies, unfamiliar, scary bodies. No longer the elves, half elves, and gnomes that you once were. You instead see drow, hobgoblins, lizard men, furblogs, all sorts of mannered beasts. And you hear a knock on the door. Aye, it's time for breakfast. Time to come on down. And that's when your day started yesterday. And it proceeded, and in a mess of what seemed to be a blur in your head, you realized that you guys were in different bodies. You could hear each other speak, and you knew it was each other, but some you guys were in different bodies somehow, different names, tasked with performing at a wedding. You guys set upon your day, trying to figure out what to do. In the end, you decided to steal a necklace from the bride to be and book it out of town. And at the conclusion of that, you guys thought your day was done, mission successful, got your reward, went to sleep, and you woke up, and holy crap, you guys are in the same place you were the previous morning. And even to your chagrin, you hear a similar knock on the door. Aye, laddies, it's time to wake up. It's time for breakfast. And that's where we start our day, or our second day, in a town familiar, lost to time, trying to figure out how to escape.
We were
Yikes.
hired to. I think what we found out is that we all had notes hidden about our person, and we were hired to steal that necklace, and we were supposed to give it to somebody, but we didn't. I think we intercepted the people that were actually supposed to be performing. Because at first we thought we actually
Mhm.
were the people that were supposed to be performing, and then we found out no, I think we're supposed to be stealing this thing, and we decided to do it, and we left without giving it to who we were supposed to giving it to. I think, or were we supposed to meet somebody? I'm a bit
Yeah.
fuzzy
So,
on that part.
yeah, so this is what you guys had worked out, that each of you had a note given to you. And last session you guys read out your notes, and I can help and assist and do that if that's what you would like to go through. But you guys pieced together that you guys intercepted a renowned traveling group of performers called the Cloak Group. And indeed, you woke up in these blue cloak with outlined in gold filigree, and quite breathtaking. You intercepted them. You now are taking their place, and you are tasked with stealing this necklace off the bride, which you completed last last session, last yesterday. You completed that mission and even handed off the necklace for your great reward, and yet you are still here. At the end
Oh,
of the session,
hmm.
as you guys fled the town, you noticed smoke rising from the church. You remember things are coming in as bits and pieces. You know that you met with your contact at the tavern in the yesterday morning, a guy named I think is Goodfellow, at least going under the name of Goodfellow. You knew that the noble, the family of the son to be married, the groom, had actually hired you to do this, to perform the task of stealing the necklace back. They actually gave it to the bride. Um, they wanted to make sure that they were not connected to it. Um, some of you had even gone into the Devil Weeds family's house to look about, and actually, that's where you made her sleep and still unstole the necklace.
I know
So, did you
Frigga
guys?
was getting all confused because why steal this necklace back from the bride when the bride is joining the family anyway? It seemed weird to her.
Yeah, but the whole thing seems weird, doesn't it? Because it's the person. It's like different classes of people who are getting married. So why is this upper class, the upper class male, marrying this female of a lower class
Yeah,
and
and
stealing her
the
necklace?
reasons, the reasons that were given was that the family, the three families, three farming families, the weed, the devil weed family, the soy family, and the wheat family, have put together a dowry to entice the Lord, to have their one of their kin married off into this noble family, and this noble was offering up his fourth son, and he was actually younger than the bride to be, and that is the kind of the reason that was given, at least that you guys found out.
Sure. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, it just at least. So, did we get some insight like last week as to whether or not that reason seemed like plausible? Because I don't. At least from the vibe that I was getting last session, it seemed like it might have been a bit of a stretch.
I
Like the
don't think
town
you
was like
guys.
super excited about it. I mean, did anyone else get that as feel that as well or no? Okay.
I forget. Did we even
Good
did
notes.
we even talk to the groom last time?
I don't think
I
so.
don't.
I think we
I do not
tried.
believe so.
Yeah, I definitely tried. I tried to talk to the bride and the groom. Did not go over very well.
And
So you guys wake up. No, go ahead. Keep going.
I was gonna say, like, we saw like the church burning. That was
Yeah.
almost 100% our fault.
Almost 100% my fault.
Well, what
Well,
happened?
it was
Was it the
was
fireworks?
also like Frigga's. No, it was like Frigga's idea.
To burn down the church?
No, like, we got into the bride's room by having Athalia pretend to be the priest. Like, what was it? Disguise self or some such, and put her to sleep and just took the necklace and walked out.
Yeah.
Like we had zero problems because it worked really well. But then we left and the church was on fire. So that
But
is
why was the church on fire?
because the priest essentially stole. Everyone thought the priest. Well, my guess is that the priest, because everybody saw like the priest and the Strahd go visit the bride. Then the bride was put to sleep and the necklace was stolen.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. I was there for that part.
So they probably went after the priest for that.
Yeah, I say the lawyers would say we're 90-10 on our response.
Well, you wake up. You hear the knocking. It's similar. You have been Freaky Friday'd. I guess Freaky Friday is the body switch. You've been Freaky Friday'd and Groundhog Day'd at the same time. Yeah.
So
At that, I'm gonna ask you guys for the one initiative roll, which I will be carrying throughout the day. As I go through the rounds, every round will represent 15 minutes. So let me go ahead and throw up the initiative, the turn order. Like I said, as we go through this, every round will be 15 minutes. This is what we'll use throughout the day unless we enter combat. Actually, even in combat, I think I want to just carry it.
Oh, not again. I crit my initiative last session too, I think.
Like I said, it's an interesting world out here.
No!
Goddamn hardcore.
I had the same reaction last week too. I do not want to go first.
Okay, so you guys all wake up and look at each other after hearing the knocking on the door.
Ugh.
Fuck this.
Frigga has she just sits bolt straight. It's just what, and then has that moment of eyes on fire because drow in the morning sun, and scrabbles for the and scrabbles for the glasses. But it's just what happened? What's going on?
Did not mean to do that.
Nubbin starts flexing. I'm liking this. I am liking this.
Ugh.
I'm happy for
Does
you.
Nubbins do that, or does Yersinia Pestis do that?
Yersinia Pestis.
Excuse you, sir.
That's right. Sorry. Thank you for putting me in place, Ben.
No problem. We'll always do so.
I know. Yersinia's likey this.
I can't go through this again.
There's a reason I never really liked magic all that much. This is bullshit.
Magic's not that bad. I mean,
So, Verblog,
What?
what would you like to do?
So
It is, what did we say last time? It was 8 a.m. And let me bring up the town as well.
can we have a few minutes to strategize, or will that count against? I mean, does it matter if it counts against our time? Team. I mean, to the team.
Yes.
I meant that.
It
I
will
meant that
count.
as a larger question to the team. Like, do you guys? Can we just strategize for a second, even if it passes some time? Or maybe we should go down and eat breakfast and strategize whilst eating.
I would love breakfast first. I'm hungry again.
All right, let's do it. So I'm gonna go downstairs and start eating.
Oh, you're lucky the wife made some sheep bacon.
I just ignore the guy this time instead of engaging him as if he was my father, like I did last time.
I'll have a lot of that sheep bacon, please.
She makes good eggs. And this conversation seems
give
to
me all the bacon and eggs that you have.
This seems to be so familiar.
Right, I'm just shaking my I just do not want to participate in this again.
Sure. As you guys file downstairs eating your breakfast, does anyone wish to engage in polite conversation with the friendly tavern keeper?
I am not, no.
Trying to think what we don't know.
Hobgoblin, would you like to engage in conversation?
Decidedly no. If he tries to talk to me, I'm just I just hold up a hand, point to my food, and just keep eating.
What about you, Mr. Lizard?
I don't engage him, but what I do is I make unbreaking eye contact with him while grabbing bacon with my lizard tongue. Just eating.
Can you roll me an intimidation?
Well, I'm not trying to intimidate him per se. I'm just.
You are intimidating. You're okay.
Just
Luckily,
goofy,
luckily he hired you guys, and he's not necessarily intimidated as you slept in his house and he's putting you up. And he says, "Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the performance today. I paid a pretty penny for you guys."
Oh yeah, how much?
Well, up front. Wait, don't you know? You're the one that signed the contract.
I mean,
and just how drunk did we get last night, if you remember?
Oh, you guys got you tied one on something fierce. I'm not surprised you're so hungover.
At least we remember what we're here to do, yes.
Yes. But, if you're looking for specifics on the contract, I guess I can go back and check. I've been so caught up in the excitement I haven't looked. If you want to stick around, I can look for it, but it may take about 10, 15 minutes.
I
All
mean,
this seems way too familiar.
Yeah, Lady Muriel pipes up and's like, "Yeah, sure, go get the contract."
that's fine. My lizard brain forgets things very easily. So
And he disappears. Drow, what would you like to do?
For now, she's just being polite and she's taking food. She's a bit clumsy, like she was still. Like she's better than she was last time because she's not used to being so small and weak in comparison to her dragon body. But she's mostly just going over in her head what happened. She remembers what her name was. This was Halgor. I don't remember what we named these two, but they'll be on the contract.
Actually, it strikes me that the names on the contract are the names of the people we're impersonating, not our actual characters' names.
That's true.
Not the actual names of the bodies.
So
that
we're guessing as to whose name belongs to who, and
That's right.
so
Not only that, it could be because you don't know which name is what. Halcor could actually be the lizard's name.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Fuck.
Okay, so how are we gonna play this?
So you guys, go through the first 15 minutes of breakfast pretty quietly, getting the tavern owner to look up the contract, and you guys kind of eat in some mostly silence as you guys are trying to grasp what's happening and why you guys are still in these bodies. Well, except the lizard. The lizard has seems to take an interest in some dialogue. Yeah. So after you guys have eaten all the scraps, this guy prepared a feast. What he thought was him and his wife, but you guys being so big and scary and just really ferociously hungry, devoured everything very, very quickly. So Furblog, now that breakfast is done and this guy is looking for this contract, what are you doing?
I want to know how the group wants to do this. Any thoughts, team?
Well, either we did something wrong or we're actually stuck in a loop forever. It's really hard to tell just doing it once. Maybe we don't steal the thing we were supposed to steal and see what happens.
I'm fine with that. Let's just leave town.
Craig, technical question. Do I remember everything that I saw last time?
Yes, 100.
So
you remember everything,
including like people's faces and stuff?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. I think I'm gonna seek the boy. Do we have any idea where we think the boy may be? Anyone?
The groom?
Yeah, the groom. The child groom.
How young is he really?
I mean, he was just like he's a boy, right? He was like in his early. Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe in the hotel?
Because he doesn't live here.
No, right. So maybe in the hotel.
Can't hurt to find out.
I have no idea. We can ask around for him.
Yep, I'm gonna head off to the hotel. We haven't been
Sure.
there yet anyway, so we might as well just knock it off the list. I have disguise self too, so if I need to, I can be more persuasive this time.
I assume
all right.
that first casting was just a misfire.
Yeah. I was just trying to read it, and I clicked the button instead of the cog.
Yeah. So just like last time, the Furblog just gets up and leaves.
I tell them where I'm going this time, as opposed to last time.
Right. We'll catch up with you later.
All right.
If we figure anything out, meet us back here.
Yeah, I'll scout.
Like you are headed off in the same exact ways that you were last time. Hobgoblin. What would you like to do? Good old Hob.
I would like to stick with the rest of the group and try to strategize.
Okay. Lizard Man.
I
Oh, go
say
ahead.
we smash it. I say we smash the necklace.
So let me get this straight. We stole the necklace, and instead of giving it to the groom who wanted it stolen, or the
No,
groom's,
groom's
wife's
father.
groom's father, we wanted to keep it for ourselves. We never got it to the groom's father. So
Correct.
No. You got it to your contact to sell it.
okay,
I believe was
I thought we kept it.
Yeah, we just fucked off out of town with it.
Yeah, I don't think we gave it to anybody.
I thought the intention was to give it to your contact to sell.
Not the intention at all. We were just gonna leave.
Well, let me put it this way: it doesn't matter.
okay,
That's notable. Thank you.
okay. My 2 cents.
We will have known that.
What if we actually just follow the plan as given to us and see what happens? I mean, if we're going to repeat this cycle again and again, set like a baseline of what happens when we follow the plan, and if we're back here again, we know that will not work, and then we can see if something else changes by changing the variable.
But OOC, you did follow the plan last time, by and large.
But we didn't follow it completely. We tried to steal it instead of giving it to the groom's father.
Yeah, but I mean, as Craig just said, I mean, the intention, it doesn't matter because you
Well,
need
we're
to
not going to know that.
No, you need to give it to your contact, not the father anyway. The father doesn't want it directly. We had a contact. We met him in the tavern. Remember, there was that whole thing.
Oh,
And so,
okay.
yeah, and so it's not the intention was to give it to the contact, or at least that's what Craig said. And so the resolution of that would have been the same. We did
I
follow the
believe
plan.
Craig just accidentally revealed extra information due to a misunderstanding he had.
Sure, but I mean, regardless, we know, right?
Yeah.
Regardless.
Well, I'm not gonna say we give it. I'm not gonna role play that we give it to the to the contact. I say I'm gonna role play that we break it this time. I say we break it this time.
I would say that that's fine. I would just say that, in a situation where we have to look at every single variable just to see what works, I think we could look at one at a time and see what gives us the result. So I wouldn't change too many things at once.
Well, I would prefer if we could find a way to do this and maybe not get the church set on fire.
I guess it's the first time
Sure.
for everything.
So as you guys are, finishing up your hot debate there, I will say that because this is now your kind of second going, I will say that you guys can do the old RPG tactic of fast forwarding events if you'd like, by just sitting on the sideline, say, hey, we want to move forward to whatever time, just in case if that's what you want to do. Just letting you know that's an option. And as also, I'd like to remind you guys that this is an evil kind of one shot, so kind of anything goes. I'm not even going to limit attacking your own character. So that being said,
Ram kills Nubbins.
All right, I've been playing video games. See you guys.
Um,
You mean Lady Muriel kills Nubbins?
No, I mean Ram with his special dagger kills Nubbins.
You do not control Ram. Ram is no longer a player character.
I know, I'm just teasing.
You make your way across town to the hotel, and it's early in the morning. It's now 8:30, but people are up. It's an exciting day. People are talking, and you do notice though that it is there are guards here about, and even one of the those half dragon warriors that you saw throughout the day is also here. But it's a hotel, so the door's open, that kind of stuff.
Okay. I walk into the hotel and go to sort of the main desk area of the lobby.
Oh, good Morrow to you, sir. What a wonderful day it is here in Arcadia's own inn and hospitality suite. How may I assist you?
You all look pretty busy. How's business going with all this hustle and bustle of the wedding?
Oh, business is well, friend. But if you're looking for a room, unfortunately, we are completely booked up.
I was looking for a room. That is unfortunate.
Yes. Well, you might want to check out the stables if you're passing through. I'm sure they could always use a coin and a hand to help out. But with the wedding and all, we are completely buzzing. It's a great day here.
Lady Muriel momentarily forgets the body that she's in, and she like turns her head sideways and looks at the person like, "Why would you say that I belong in a stable?"
Oh, I didn't mean that you fine, magnificent creature belong in a stable. Just merely, it's a warm place to be sometimes, and there's not many rooms in this town. I should know. I own the only hotel. What a wonderful day it is here. How can I assist you?
What other than rooms? What other sort of services does this establishment provide?
Well, primarily just a hotel, but time and money, we could do anything.
Okay, well, I will. I'll have a look around so I can keep you in mind for the future.
I would ask you not to disturb any of the tenants. This is a special day for many of them, so we'd appreciate it if you not go upstairs to any of the rooms. If you do so, we will have to ask you to leave.
I would never dream of disturbing your most honored guests.
Ah, wonderful! Have a happy and blessed day.
Yep, you too.
Oh, what a wonderful day it is.
um, okay, so how visible are the stairs or anything along those lines?
Oh yeah, there's like two sets of stairs, right? On either side of the. It's kind of like a standard, smallish hotel.
Okay.
There's a couple of stories. You think there's like maybe four, and there's from the lay of the land. Actually, what? Give me a. What's your background, Mr. Furball?
That is a good question. My background is non-existent. It doesn't exist.
What? You have no background.
I have no background.
He's foreground only.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. I you want my personality traits?
You are a hermit. A background. You are a hermit, so you have no idea of the layout of a hotel.
Oh, I see it now. Sorry. Yeah.
You have-
Okay. All right. So what
you,
I'm gonna
in
do is
fact,
this.
Hate it here.
What I'm gonna do is this. I want to. Lady Muriel, however, is
Sure.
has an
Lady
understanding
Muriel.
of fine
Oh, yeah.
establishments.
Oh
And-
yeah, give me an intelligence roll of some sort. You can give
Okay.
me even an insight would work.
All right.
History,
Which would I
Yeah.
prefer?
some active way to look about this hotel and acquire information that you may know already.
Perception or no?
That's new information.
Hmm.
This is digesting.
Okay, this is for
the,
old information.
Oh yeah, so insight, yeah. So Lady Muriel has been in hotels, and she knows for her standards, this might be doable. It's on the lower end for her.
Sure.
Taste. However, from the size, what you saw on the outside, and this makeup, she thinks it's probably about 4 stories in total. Top one's a penthouse. The other floors probably about 2 to 3 rooms per floor. Small staff, kitchen, that kind of thing. And if this guy's working the front desk and the owner, he thinks this is kind of a bare bones operation. She would probably be unhappy with the amount of attention.
All right. The question is this: can I get is the lobby area,
Mhm.
busy enough that Lady Muriel can walk up the stairs without anyone necessarily noticing, or at least without the owner noticing.
No, not without some stealthiness.
All right, I'll try to stealth. It's not my strong suit. Nope.
Yeah, you forget that you're in a giant's body, and walking behind other people, would be fine if you were a tiny little elf that's rail thin.
Got it.
But you're not. And
Okay.
as you're trying to make your way, passing from person to person, from behind a palm tree planted in the lobby, trying to make your stairs. Oh, I see you. Well done. What a great game of hide and seek. But as I must remind you, no going upstairs today.
That's right. I had forgotten our conversation 2 seconds ago. I will see myself out.
Oh, righto. What a wonderful day it is.
All right, so I'll go back to the group.
All right, so you make your way back. Hobgoblin, as you guys have, finished breakfast and kind of milled about, the tavern owner comes back to you guys and he says, "Oh, I have it right here in this contract. It looks like, I paid a pretty penny for you guys, and yeah, I paid half of up front. I gave you guys that gold, and the other half, I'll be paying you guys on merit, which is, what a great deal to set up. And I love this standard contract language, but it goes from anywhere to 15 gold to 100 gold upon completion. And 2 shows, one at the wedding at 1 o'clock, and the other one at the tavern. And yeah, that's it."
All right.
And he starts showing the group. He's hesitant to show the lizard. He doesn't know if the lizard can read. He's kind of biased that way. Lizard is, though, mostly naked, so not without grounds.
Don't hate.
Learned people tend to wear clothes. Just say.
Fair. That's fair.
That's racist.
So, oh, and since he is showing, he came up to, I don't know, he came up to the group, not the lizard. I don't know who's looking at the contract. Who's looking at the contract? Anyone?
Frigga will take it again.
So yeah, forget you. You look at the contract, and you see names. You say Sid Hay. You see another name in there that we have not discussed. You see Tiny, Kepsek, Muriel, and Halgor. And I don't know if you feel like pointing out different names, but you can do at this time if you'd like to make it more confusing.
No, I think it would, unless they're actually different than yesterday. Like, is there anything? Because like she read it yesterday. Like, is there anything? Nothing's changed. It's still the exact same piece of paper.
Same exact names. There is one name that you did not read out. If you'd like to come up with that name, or you can always pass and not worry about it.
That was for Grognak,
since he's
right?
not here, yeah, you can make up a ridiculous name, and we can refer to him for this third time being by that name, especially since he decided not to come. No? Okay. So, yeah, you see exactly the same exact stuff. Not a big deal. Hobgoblin, Mr. Halgor. What is it that you want to do?
I have no idea.
Great.
I'm going to pass.
Okay. Kepsik. Kepesk mode.
Keepsake.
There's a couple of letters missing there, but okay.
Well, this
Kepesk
contract.
mode.
This contract appears
ahead,
to
sorry.
be in order.
Yes, I like to be thorough, and I appreciate your thoroughness.
I
You
mean,
know, contracts, they're the heart of business.
I guess so. I mean, we're no Vanilla Frosty, but we can, I guess we could put on a show.
I'm unfamiliar with this term vanilla frosty,
Oh, he's
but I
So-
take your word for it that he must be a great performer
he is a
coming from
great
your lips.
he's a great performer.
Watch your multiverse theory, bro.
You never heard his hit single when he was trying to woo the princess Tharia in a land far
I
away.
can't say that I have, but I'm very much looking forward to your performance. I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard great things.
Right.
So, what is it that you do?
I
Don't,
mean,
no, don't. You don't have to answer. That's just me prying. I'll keep it a surprise. I can't wait to see it.
I like to hang out on rocks. I like to hang out in the sun, bugs.
Oh, I meant for the
You know.
performance, but again, you don't have to tell me. I understand the whole process. The creative mind is such a remarkable thing.
I understand. We try to keep it dynamic and organic, and in that vein.
Oh, can't wait. Is there something you would like to do, Kapesk?
No, I think I'm done.
All right. Sid, hey.
So we're planning on doing this again. I mean, what we did kind of worked, but I think we caused a bit of trouble for someone that didn't really do nothing wrong.
Yeah, I guess we do it again.
I mean, the concept worked, but
Sure. We'll do it again and again. You've seen an episode of The Simpsons, right, where Homer goes back in time until he finally gets back to a reality that's sort of close. I guess we'll do that.
Wasn't that a Treehouse of Horror episode?
It was, and at the end,
Didn't he not actually get back to the universe he was supposed to get to?
he didn't get back to the exact one. His whole family had like lizard tongues or something, and he's like, "Yeah, close enough."
But I don't want a lizard tongue.
It's not so bad.
I concur.
See?
I mean, it worked last time, but let's say we do the exact same thing we did last time, and we break the thing, and that releases us from the spell. The priest's still gonna get in trouble. That the whole church is gonna get destroyed.
Well, we can pick someone else in town, or someone else entirely. Somebody that.
But
DM, here's a question.
But like, what
Would
else
I-
will get us in there?
That's a very good question. Fuck, this is all so weird.
What spells do I have? I don't remember.
Okay, so it's 8:45, and your furbog friend comes back, bursting through the door, a la Kramer. What you doing?
I just say, okay, so the boy and his family are staying at the hotel as suspected. Don't all praise my investigative skills at once.
Noted. We won't.
I think we're gonna try to do what we did last time, but pretend to be somebody else, not the priest. But I don't know. I mean, no matter what we do, whoever we go in disguised as is gonna get blamed for it.
Well, who could
So-
we even get in as? Because there's a list,
The priest worked last time.
right? But we don't want to do the priest. I mean, that's what we're
Yeah,
saying,
but I'm
right?
saying like,
I mean, my main question is, does this matter? All of these people are long gone in our time.
yeah, but they
Does
still
it matter
gotta
how they went?
Well, yeah. I mean, like, they still gotta live out their lives. Like, if we kill somebody that was supposed to live, you know?
How do we know any of this is actually real?
Do you want to take that chance? I mean, we could change something that could alter all sorts of things. And we can't even tell what that is. I mean, if we knew if somebody here could, like, we kill the one person that could stop the Dark Lord way back when, like the person that could, maybe their like great grandchild or something's the one that's gonna end the war. You
But
know, we kill them, that ain't gonna happen.
But we can't be. We wouldn't be responsible for that. We would have no concept of who that person is to the flow of time. Gosh, that's a weird thing to say.
Just because we don't know, don't mean we ain't gonna be responsible for something.
Let's just kill the whole town, just to be safe.
Hold on. Let's not go quite that far.
Sorry, this whole new lizard barbarian thing is sort of new to me. Right,
That's
let's
fine.
workshop it. Let's workshop it further. Let's workshop it.
You might get some bloodshed today if things go awry. I'm sure one of our plans might fall apart.
That's never happened before.
Never mind. Unless anybody has unless during the day we can find a better, more, I hate to say the word deserving person of the blame, I say we can still use the priest.
So we need a
That
patsy.
feels like a sacrifice, though.
DM, would we know how he was a priest of Kronos, right?
Ah, great question. So, you remember Kronos. However, I need to go back to the church. Where is it? Do I have it in notes? Was I smart? Doesn't. I'll have to look back up. But
He mentioned
you remember
something
Kronos,
else.
right?
Like, we
He-
saw Kronos stuff, but he mentioned
Bingo.
name
he
I can't
mentioned-
remember.
Another person, another god. But
How-
you saw and heard Kronos, but realized
How prevalent is the worship for those places or those deities in
Point.
our time?
the Kronos or other ones, the other guy, who I can't
I-
remember.
The other
So
one I
either.
think
it's
had
an
a.
important idea.
The other one I think wasn't it like one of the that we run into like in province? Wasn't there like a church of the same god?
Yeah, it's a pretty common god. Let's see. Scrolling up to see if I wrote it. Nope, I wrote Kronos. Didn't write the other stuff. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, it was
I-
a common god. So,
Okay.
and the fact that I couldn't remember it should tell you all how important it is.
Was it a good or evil god? That's the important
Well-
question.
It was a good god. Certainly a good god.
Good God. I mean, unfortunately, I don't have any better ideas.
If we put on the best damn performance and just rock the house, maybe that will work.
I mean, none of us are thieves. I mean, we had a thought to try to get the bride to be part of the show and take the necklace then, but none of us. I mean, I can't do that. Like, I can't just take a necklace off of someone who's wearing it in front of a whole group of people and not have anyone notice.
I mean, but our bodies are thieves, presumably.
I can make sparkles. I discovered last time.
Oh, yes, I can do that too. Seems the dancer in the tavern can also do that. From looking at my spell book, I have a number of things that could be of use to us, but we need a plan on how to use them.
Forgot about the glowy hand.
I was able to charm that guy into letting us into the up to see the bride, but I got a feeling most of the stuff I did, or this body anyway, can do is explode. I mean, out of calculation, it's like easier for the wizard because they have it all spelled out. Like sorcerer, it's like, how much is this? Is she actually gonna know before she does it?
Yeah, no, I mean, you guys are in completely foreign bodies, and if you out of DM character, if you guys don't have all your spell slots back up, please make sure you do. You're at full health. Any equipment that you received, if I already didn't take it off, if you received it last session, please take it off. I made sure that your gold was back to the original amount. And yeah, but time is passing. You guys are up there in a huddle, and time is certainly passing. It's now 9 o'clock.
So what's the plan, Stan?
So no, Athalia never really met Frigga before the whole werewolf thing. So right now she's a lot calmer. She's a lot, she's thinking a lot more than she would. She doesn't have any of that werewolf issue right now. She's noticed, and she herself is noticing that. So she's kind of hesitant.
What if? Has anyone seen the bride's family? What if instead of mimicking the priest, we mimic one of the bride's family members?
I think that would be a worse idea, frankly.
Why?
To implicate her own family in the theft?
No, why would it be a theft per se? If it's a priest, if it's someone that she doesn't know, then that's understandable that people could think it was
she
a
knew.
theft.
That's why we chose him, because she like they had gone to that church and she was a kid, so like they knew the priest. That's why he was able to get in. It might be easier to get in with like a family member, but I mean, I think there's more of a chance of us running into said family member on the way.
Well, I mean, I have been to that place, and there were no family members per se. It was just the old woman.
What old woman?
The old woman who's running that place. She's not her mother or anything like that, though. Her sister. I think she was a grandmother or maybe a keeper of the area or something. Craig, what was her? She told me what she was. Do you recall? I can't remember off the top of my head.
I do know, but at this point, I am not inclined to remind you.
Great, thank you, appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay.
What do we know about this necklace?
It's purdy.
It has mystical powers, according to this book that I pull out of my pack.
Okay.
That's something he did not show you guys last time. He did tell you about it, but he didn't show you this book.
When you say mystical powers, can you be more specific?
I flip open to the page and say, the necklace has mystical powers. Right? That's the information that I gleaned from the book.
Fantastic.
Yeah. The book only knew of the necklace or the gem, and only inferred to its mystical powers.
Do any of you have identify as a spell?
That is a good question.
Not here.
All right.
I have detect magic.
Same.
See, if we had identify, we can tell exactly what it was. Detect magic was tell us the school.
Oh man, I wonder how that happened.
Did after you stole the necklace, did anyone put the necklace on?
Hell no.
Maybe we do that this time.
I bet the necklace has something to do. I mean, obviously the necklace has something to do with it. Okay, but I'm saying, I bet if we use a necklace, that necklace. Hypothetically.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, why don't we change that variable? Let's fast forward, do the same thing. Someone put the necklace on. I'll put it on. I don't care.
Sure. I like that plan. You put the necklace on.
And we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll die and I don't have to do this scenario again.
It's win-win.
Yeah, it's a win-win. Maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll die.
All right, can we fast forward doing everything else? As long as everyone is in agreement, can we fast forward doing everything else the same?
It is now 9:00. I don't know what you mean by same. I don't know what you guys are gonna change or do differently. So,
Wait
what would you like to
until
do now? I mean, I'll let you fast forward through certain times, but as far as your actions go, I would still want you to
right.
do those.
Oh, I see.
Because there's variables and whatnot.
We tried to montage it. Sorry.
Montage.
I mean, we don't gotta go to the church since we already know what the guy looks like.
Have we? Has anyone been to the church though? It might be worth just checking out. I don't know.
We were there yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Or
Okay, sure.
the last time we did this.
Got it.
We were there last this morning.
Okay, understood.
Last this afternoon? I don't know. Well, I mean, wait a minute. We're in a time loop. Kronos was a god of time. Could those things be related? Tell me if I'm overthinking
It would
this.
be a really weird coincidence. Especially since the priests don't worship Kronos. Or at least said he didn't.
Yes, but there's all this Kronos stuff. Didn't we see in the temple?
That's what I thought it was. I mean, I guess we could go look around there and see if there's anything weird. But, I mean, kind of feels like. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how magic works, but like we're these specific people. I mean, there's got to be a reason for that. I mean, either we're supposed to do something or stop something. Be nice if whoever did this, set all this up, left a note or something.
I think they left several notes. It's just that we're not getting it, I guess.
So did you want to go look at the church more thoroughly?
No, I didn't. I didn't realize that it had been searched before. So
Well,
we
it
can
was.
do that.
We didn't search it. We just kind of walked in, talked to the priest, got a look at him,
Oh, I see.
left because we were going to use the priest as the um the the form that our hobgob turns into.
So, are you guys setting out for the church?
Sure.
Let's do it.
You have a map for it. Let's use it again.
That I do. It's one of a few that I have. Spoiler: you've not been to all of them. Done.
I assume this is one of those weird situations where I don't know where they'll go. Where they'll go. Let's just make a bunch of maps.
You are noticeably missing from this, Lady Muriel.
Why is that?
You'll add yours.
Oh, I
because you
see.
weren't here last
Yeah,
time.
okay. I'll add my person.
So
Sure.
if you go ahead and add,
Not
you
a problem.
guys make yourselves, get yourselves down to the church.
Was it Bacab?
Ah, yes. Very well done, sir.
Yes.
That
yes.
is
Yes.
exactly it. Macabre. Look at you. Did you write notes?
No, I just like. Oh, I remember this place. What happened last time we were
Oh,
here?
there
Oh
it is.
yeah, right. Priest of Bacab. Bacab.
Yep. Same.
Cornon the Bacab.
There you go. So yeah, the a little earlier this time than when last you came, and the doors are unlocked. They're not like wide open or anything, and it's a happy day. People are walking about. You notice people passing by the church. Some doing some prayers, some heading a little bit to the north, to some of the fields. But yeah, you arrive at the church. Church is open. Priest apparently has not much to do and is in the same place as priests are wont to do. You guys gonna loiter outside? Actually, you know what? I have a turn order. I'll force the action. Lady
No!
Muriel, what would you like to do?
I hold my turn until the next person goes.
Sure. Hal Gore.
I enter the temple.
All right.
Just very meekly. It's like,
Yep.
Hello.
And you get
Hello.
a meek response back. People aren't want to disturb each other unless needed.
I will quietly wave to my companions. Just come in. I'll be all respectful in the church, since in my regular life I am a believer of something.
I'll only use the turn order to force action, but you guys can act out of turn right now. All right, Lady Muriel. You said you were going to hold your action.
I follow them into the chapel church.
The chapel church, sure.
Chapel church. I follow them in.
Are you doing anything?
No, I'm just sort of tagging along, observing for now.
It's same church, same. Because I'm the one I think that rolled the religion check that hit the. This is a whole bunch of stuff for Kronos. Is there?
Yeah, you see the
What
same
was it?
stuff.
Was it a high check or?
I think it was like a 19.
Okay, so
I remember it
check.
being a weird check for Frigga to have accomplished. But
Yeah, so Eusinius Pestis Nubbin Cap. You doing anything?
Um,
I'm just
so
chilling in the back.
I want to do a. I don't know if it'd be like a perception to see, like, because I know, like, most of the stuff you said is Chronos. Is there
Yeah.
anything macabre related? Like, is the Chronos stuff older and they're just using this church, or is this like set up more to be an actual like worshipping of Chronos?
So how many of you guys are looking for specific Chronos related paraphernalia, statues, whatever?
I
I
will.
am.
I will.
I'm actually looking
That sounds like
more,
all four.
like I'm actually looking more the other way around because he said he was a priest of Macabre,
Right.
and we saw all like Chronos stuff. So I'm like I said,
Sure.
I'm just trying to see whether there's Macabre stuff or like if they just took
Mm.
over this church from like maybe like it was an older church of Chronos. I don't
Mhm.
know. Like, is that a
So
perception?
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation. Roll you're
Oh,
actively kind of looking at something. Unless you have a high passive investigation, which I think,
passive
yeah,
Mine's
so
is
14.
passive.
14. It would versus
Mm,
a 0 in investigation. Well, no, passive would be. Let me just roll.
Well, Craig, I have a passive perception of 22. So
yes.
do I
So
notice
the
anything
difference
magical?
between yeah,
Yep.
so
Nope.
with the difference between that, passive perception and a passive investigation in my head, right? Passive perception is for you to notice
Well, one's
things that
wisdom
are
and one's
around you,
intelligence, so it would
right?
be a passive intelligence.
And then the investigation part is really your ability to pick out certain things, to actively look at things and try to understand them. And that's what I'm really asking for here is you to discern information and not just process it, not just intake it.
Sure. I was just trolling you a little bit about our
No,
ongoing
but you see, I have a good response based on querying
okay, got it. Understood. Okay.
place out.
So
No, no,
we are in the, we are on the same page. I get it. Okay. Just checking.
no. So yeah, I just want an active investigation or passive. I think
Is this for everyone or is just this for Frigga?
for everyone that wants to look,
My passive is 17.
yeah, with the 17, you are looking around and you notice like, these. It seems like all the Chronos stuff is almost superimposed. Um, you notice like the base. Actually, give me a religion check as well. Like for you, yeah, okay, so this is perfect. So you notice, a lot of the statues or figures start out as macabre, and but the visage ends up being Chronos. With the exception of the priest is still decked out in all of macabre stuff. But any symbol, any specific portrait, all comes out to looking like Chronos. And any of the words um, that are written, it just seems superimposed.
Like Kronos on top of Bokab or Bokab on
Yeah,
top of Kronos. Okay.
yeah, like a interesting, almost like not a hologram, but just something that is over something. You are really
Wait, wait,
nitpicking.
wait. What?
Like it's
Like does it look illusory?
not illusory. I wouldn't say illusory. I would say, well, you can give me an arcana if you want to know anything like that, but
Sure.
it's definitely superimposed. Okay, yeah. So you think that, yeah, there
You
is.
gave me all of the intelligence-based skills.
You're an
With
intelligence
an
based character.
intelligence of 18 and proficiency in all four of them.
You still have to roll
It's
well.
wonderful. Well, yes.
So
Luckily, I have been tonight.
you wouldn't think it's
Today.
a illusory. You would think more of like an enchantment based. But yeah, it seems like everything in here has been a little bit messed with. And Chronos in place of Macabre.
I'd like to talk to this person. Hey, what type of church is this?
Macabre, of course.
What's with all the Kronos bullshit?
Kronos.
Do you see this too?
And please, and don't curse. This is
Sorry.
the House Macabre.
Hey, watch your fucking language there. Whatever your name is. This is the house of God.
Oh,
I
a
don't know why.
god.
I don't know why I'm in this voice all of a sudden. It's just my natural inclination. Anyway, carry on.
But she hears, even though you're in that voice, she hears the lizard's voice, which is different than yours. It's more of a high pitched, squeaky lizard type thing. And she thank you. I'm glad you understand. But please, no cursing. And I just like to pray for the wedding that's ongoing. We hope that it goes well. And even though the priest is going to preside over it, we're still praying our best, Cobb. And sure, he's going to look over us as he always has, and the wonderful growth of this great small town, and it's just so wonderful.
You bet your sweet ass your bacon god is going to watch over you.
I am going to go back to the group, huddle in. We need to bring the necklace here. They can't see the Kronos stuff. Only we can. Right? Is that the impression that I got? Or
Yeah.
tell me if I'm wrong, Craig. Okay.
No,
Thank you.
you're right.
Something with that necklace, the necklace, time loop. I might be overthinking this. But this is weird.
It's the best plan I've heard so far. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I will say with the passive investigation and perceptions, you guys obviously notice the commoner here. You also notice this male up front. He's praying. He looks dashing, and of, I don't know, like young adult age. And other than that, it seems like it's a pretty. Is there anything that you would like to do, Sid Hay?
I think we got all what we we weren't specifically looking for this, but we got what we got. So nothing in particular. Should we get going then?
You guys are, disturbing and whatnot. The priest starts making his way down to you. Would you guys, as he's making his way down to you, do you guys want to do anything? I'm looking at you, Lady Muriel.
Not particularly. I think that we got what we needed from here.
If you guys would like to leave before he gets to you, you can certainly do that. If not, he can approach you guys.
Frigga will wave politely as they turn to go. We don't really have
And
any.
he kind of nods solemnly and turns around.
I will follow Frigga. Solemnly.
I will follow the followers. Solemnly following.
So where are we headed, solemn followers?
What time about did we actually go and get the necklace last time?
It was closer to noon.
What time? Yeah, because when the original tavern owner told us to go look in the, go to the tavern, right? We went there, and I think that was a little bit before noon, and I think we left there a little bit after noon. So it was definitely like well into the afternoon that you stole the necklace.
Yeah, because I think
No, I thought we went to the tavern to meet our contact because he was going to be there between 10 and noon.
Yeah.
Right, but that's what I mean. So we went there because we went to the general store. We got the fireworks. We had derped around a lot longer in the initial exchange in the tavern, and then we bought the fireworks. Then we went there, and there was the whole brawl, and we met the one contact, and the other guy yelled at us, and we went over there. And I don't know how long exactly that exchange was, but I remember it was not short. but so probably a little bit after noon, I would imagine. No, I might be horribly wrong. That was my recollection of it.
Well,
wanna give
now
me
I
a-
have no idea.
If you guys want to give me an intelligence save, this is a hard save.
Okay.
Hold up. A save.
Yep. Okay, yeah. So Festus doesn't remember because he wasn't there, but you guys all do realize that you guys went to the tavern first, prior to the church, because of the contact, and you had discussed and that's when the brawl and everything else kind of happened. You talked to the noble's family, and you got your information there, and that's the only time you really went to the tavern. And then after that, that's when you guys started exploring this.
Right. So that had to be in the afternoon that you stole the necklace then. Because if we went general store, tavern, church, then stealing the necklace, right?
So give me yet
Essentially.
another intelligence save, or if you have history, I'll even let you do a history.
History. No, I'll do an intelligence save.
They're both pretty much
So
the same.
Muriel now in her male Furbolg form starts mansplaining that you guys did indeed steal the necklace around the noon hour, and then you GTFO'd. So back to my original question: where are you guys headed?
I say we fast forward to 10 o'clock and meet our contact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Agreed.
Okay. Sure. So you guys fast forward to 10 o'clock and get to the tavern. Sure. Go ahead and place yourselves at the entrance. So as you guys walk up and walk through the entrance, you notice obviously the two heavily armed people at the front, that kind of outdoor table. This is your first time seeing this half dragon warrior today, but you recognize the build and whatnot.
He
Um,
got into the fight with somebody last time.
Yes.
and you guys may proceed.
Come on. Might as well get this over with again.
Pestus,
Yo,
are you itching for a little action today?
sure, why not?
Wait outside. This should be fun.
Okay, I like fun. I'll just hang out on the stoop.
Sure. You notice the half dragon and the other guys kind of keeping an eye on you as you're just kind of loitering outside.
I give like a head
Uh,
nod to the dragon, like, sup, bro? Dragons gotta stay together.
They half-heartedly nodded back. Inside, you guys, you got the whole cantina deal going on. You're sitting down, and the dancers before you're dancing. You notice the whole prestidigitation, glowing hands routine, and Sid Hayes even like remembered the moves and is doing them along with her. She seems kind of off put a little bit. And you get a server coming over to you. Yes. What are you having?
Water for now, but I'm sure we'll have harder drinks in a moment.
Okay, and she butters off. What would you like to do, Mr. Hell's his name? Muriel?
Mr. Muriel. Yeah, I think I'm just sort of going to play it cool as we sort of just look for our contact and try to just get through
I
the
mean, we'd recognize him at this point, so.
right the grindy part of the day until we get to sort of where our plan is going to be.
All right. Al Gore?
Yeah, I'll wait for him to come to us, really.
Because I don't
Beth?
think we're supposed to know who he is. So
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
being like,
It'd be weird
ha,
if we
bro.
strolled up. Right, hey, what's up?
Okay, Pesk?
I mean, I'll just make a perception check, I guess,
Sure.
of what's going on outside the bar.
All right, go for it.
My passive is 14, but I don't know if that's going to help. Let's see.
Go ahead and get 18. Yeah, you see coming down the street 2 nefarious looking guys they look a little rowdy.
All right, I'll keep an eye on them.
Sure. All right. Said, hey, you chilling, maxing out, cool.
Yeah, kind of like glancing around the room to see where the guy is, but not make eye contact with him if she notices where he is. Just kind of like, we're supposed to meet somebody. Where is this somebody? You know?
Sure. All right. The 2 guys that you were noticing, K-Paska, have definitely arrived, and they are definitely rowdy. And they start making their way up to the front door here. And for those of you that are initiated
Hmm.
uh, these guys make their way up to the front door. The red dragon there stops them, and you guys can't hear inside, but the outside, K-Pask, you hear the veteran and the dragon stopping the entrance of these guys, and they start squaring off. And it seems pretty trivial what they're getting into. You know, it might just be they don't want them in there messing about, but things are starting to escalate, and quite quickly. You guys, and it starts getting louder and louder and louder to the point that you guys can start hearing it on the inside of the tavern, and heads are starting to turn and whatnot. Is there anything that you'd like to do, Muriel?
Nope.
All right. And yourself, Al Gore?
Nope.
What about you, K-Pask?
I'm going to move my just up here. I'm not getting involved quite yet.
And one of them looks back at you. What the fuck are you looking at, bro?
Now I'm getting involved.
Oh god, they're from Jersey too.
We don't
Sure, why
sound
not?
like that for real.
I'm a fucking pirate, bro.
I don't even know what accent that is. That's like
Yeah,
Well, there's
darn
seven
shit,
different
motherfucker.
All right, so it looks like you're charging in, and you're surrounding them, and there's definitely pushing and whatnot going on. Sid, hey,
She knows what's happening from last time, so she's just gonna ignore it this time. Kepisk is out there. Hopefully, he won't get his ass kicked, but it's unlikely.
yeah, sure. So, sure enough, things start going down. This bandit starts attacking this red dragon, half dragon. Oh wow, actually, he hits. He's already doing better than he did last time.
No damn.
You think that perhaps maybe the inclusion of a new person has changed the outcome of what happened last time. And the guy that has been talking smack to Capask says, "Bro, I was talking about stepping off, bro. What you doing, bro?" And he pushes, and then he actually swings at you, Capask, with a scimitar and a dagger attack. I imagine both those hit.
It will. Oh,
You
I'm
can
just
take
going down.
14 damage.
Okay.
Red dragon, half dragon, he attacks as well. Eight bandits can actually. Oh, it meets, it beats. So the second one actually hits as well, and that's why the red dragon was winning last time, because the guy has lower AC. Yada yada this time, but we have someone who wants to fight. So unless you guys would like to get involved, I'm just going to jump right down to capacity.
Yep. Bonus action rage.
Mm-hmm.
2 greatsword attacks, full on lethal. The guy in front of me.
Yeah. Miss. Hit.
11 slash into him.
Oh yeah, the veteran needs.
That's it. All my actions. Hello?
Yep. Cool. The bandit then. They look like they're going to do the same attacks. They got one here, one there. Oh yeah, no, they're definitely doing more damage than last time. And you definitely put a hurting on this bandit. He's like, "Yo, but I have no beef with you, bro."
You do now.
All right.
22 hits, but half the problem.
Yep. So you
So-
take 2.
2.
Veteran now gets involved. He sucks like last time. Dragon, shockingly, and you see the half dragon starting to inhale. Cape-esque, and you don't think he necessarily cares where this may go.
I take half damage anyway, so.
Not against fire.
Bear totem.
What?
Bear totem. Anything that's not the only thing I don't take is from
Jesus.
psychic.
That's right, I did build that character. Okay, sure. So more of the same. This is against the one guy. Dude, they're actually putting a hurting on this one veteran. math. Tough. That's 12. Damn, bro. You know, I could be your friend. You know, I'm just trying to get in here, have a drink, have a good time. Hey, what's that over there? Look. And he makes you look over to the left, and he does some damage to you. 5 damage to you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so stupid, bro. I made you look.
Is it my turn at any point, or?
Oh, did I skip you?
Yeah, I'm not in turn order. No one is.
Yeah, you are. You're at 14. You're at 14. It's coming up. There just happens to be 5 people in combat, and I'm talking through it all.
I think we're on the turn order in the other thing. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's not on this turn order.
I'm not on this one.
Yeah, you are. You're right there at 14.
We don't see that.
We don't see it.
We only see them.
Oh, well then you're just gonna have to believe me, and I'm gonna have to be a DM about this. So enjoy.
All right. I think I missed the turn though.
I'm gonna
I'll
say
allow
no
it.
because that's the way the cookie crumbles. And don't worry, this is not a huge fight for you. You can go ahead and attack now.
Okay, 2 attacks on the guy in front of me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Miss hit.
So you have another 10.
Leaving this guy. Damn,
Bonus
bro.
action. Bonus action. I'm going to bite him.
Okay.
Let's see what this does exactly. Is that the hungry jaws that you put up there? Bonus, yeah. Okay, here we go. 22.
Oh god, yeah.
5 piercing. And I get 3
And you
back.
get 3. Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That is nice.
And just as you take a big old bite of his like shoulder, exposed shoulder, and this dragon takes a nice little fire breath at you. All 3 of you guys. I need you to make a dex saving throw, please.
All of us? No, just
No.
No, I was gonna
Just the
say.
people outside.
Okay.
12.
So you fail. But you're gonna have. You said half anyway, so that's 13.
I have to make a DC 15, right? So I got to.
Yep.
I met it.
Oh yeah,
It's
you
an
did.
8.
There you go. Yes, you did. So you take 13
6,
and then
actually.
half of that. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
6, 9.
The first one made it. This one did not. The Jersey pirate bro is really hurting.
All right.
God damn it! I told you shouldn't have come, Carl. Apparently his name is Carl because that's the name of a bandit from Jersey. Yeah, and this fight this is where I think I yada yada'd it. It's clear that this fight is very one-sided. And this guy turns his attention away from you. He's like, bro, truce, I'm gonna hit this guy now. And he tries to hit the other guy, but it goes even worse. That guy's AC is high. The veteran goes, slicing this guy out of the picture. And so focusing this guy on this one. And your turn.
Okay. 2 attacks on the one bandit.
Yep. 19 will hit.
7.
7.
And I'll do another hungry jaws.
Sure. How many of those do you get? You can just do it.
That's let me check that. Let's see. Equal to my con mod, so I can do it 3 times. So this is my 2nd time.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Jesus.
So 10 plus 6 healing back.
So, do you want to describe how you eat this person to death?
Yes.
I picture the great sword just sort of punctures the top of his chest, and then as a bonus action, I just engulf his head and just like rip it off. It's just like I just work my teeth around his neck and just like saw
Yeah.
off his head with my teeth.
Totally.
And I
And
spit his head on the floor.
you know, you didn't know this, Nubbins, aka Usonius Pestis, aka Capacity, but you know, there's this um, innate animalistic nature of lizard men, and you saw blood, you pounced, you
Yeah.
engulfed his entire head, biting it clean off his neck, and for a while, it was actually in your neck, like you saw the bulge, almost like a snake, but deciding that it was just better to, you know, not digest it for the next 2 weeks. You spit it out to the side. At this display, the uh, red dragon no longer kind of doubts you. He was going to in a second, but that display garnered his respect, and he puts out the respect knuckle for you. He puts out the pound. Well done.
I was going to say I picked out the let's pound it out, bros. I just do the fist pump, boom, boom, both.
And they invite you to sit over for a drink. And he's like, "There's nothing better than having a drink after you've slain the man."
I agree.
And he asks you to sit down and drink, wench, come forth. And you see the two people come that were serving them prior come scurrying out, and they hand you jerky and mead.
Nice.
All right, so that part is done. Meanwhile, in the inside, while all that was happening, I didn't want to just break up the flow, but now you're gonna have to sit down and drink with these guys for a while. While all the attention was to the outside, is the sounds of metal, um, clanging and yelling and whatnot, took the attention off of everyone. Uh, a gentleman, well, another person saunters up behind you, uh, Al Gore, and he sits down and he looks at you and specifically Sid Hay. Ah, I see you've arrived. I'm here to help you and provide you with any information that you need. I'm very much looking forward to working.
What information you gotta give us?
So he gives you the basic rundown again, you know, like the wedding, the noble family that that's hired you, and he reminds you not to implicate the nobles, and he reiterates how excited he is to learn from you, and says that he can offer any specific information or try to, and that's his role.
What do you know
You
about
may
this
call me.
necklace? Anything at all?
I just know that to the right person, they could go for a great deal of money. But other than that, it's just a mark.
I mean, my research suggests otherwise, but that is
Oh,
not my job here.
interesting. Of course, you would know. Again, I am so excited to work with you.
Yes, well, perhaps there will be time for pleasantries after the job is done. Not to be rude.
Just
No,
to
no,
double
I
check.
was
Who exactly are we supposed to hand it over to once we get it? How are we gonna get paid for all this?
well, that's not my job. I don't have that information. I think there's probably a contact that you have,
Ain't
but
that
I
you?
couldn't tell you. No, no, no. I'm just to give you information and provide support.
We were told that you were our contact. This doesn't seem to
I'm
be
a
run very organized.
Do not give me the necklace if that's what you are asking.
Shouldn't we know who to give it to before we even go do this?
Imagine once you get the necklace, you could either somehow slip it to family, or you can, get out of town and rendezvous afterwards.
Frigga tries
Uh,
not to roll her eyes because that didn't
yeah,
work
seriously,
so well
Muriel.
last time.
Yeah, exactly. Muriel, under her breath, is like, "Yeah, okay, sure."
I'm glad you understand. Did you need more information about the town? Or the girl?
Probably not.
I hope I'm not overstepping my bounds. When do you think you're going to take?
Uh, when the opportunity arises.
Yes, when Candy's not
I give
looking.
him I give him a wink and a nod, and
I will treasure that wink and nod forever.
Yikes.
all right, let's take about 20% off here, friend. We're here to do a job. We're going to do our job. Understand?
Yes. Well, I hope that stable boy, Esley, does not get in the way. I've heard that he said he would do anything, whatever it takes to.
Good to know. We'll keep an eye out.
Yes, good fellow did. All right, so it's a little bit later now. It's say 10:30.
I mean, there's no point in getting the fireworks.
Correct.
Maybe we might as well get this over with.
Yep, I agree.
And he says, "If you need me, I'll be here until noon. But after that, I am gone."
Frigga's just like uncomfortable with everything right now. But
So, Lady Mary,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Well, considering I did not firsthand partake in the theft last time, I'm going to sort of follow someone who did. For now.
it was just Ithalia and Frigga that went in. Like, we went in and out, and it worked well. But
Gotcha.
are we just repeating what we did last time?
I thought that was the plan.
think Nubbins just he was a watch.
Let's go to Nubbins real quick as you guys ponder over what you guys are going to do next.
As we go to leave the tavern, and there's like a headless corpse just like there. We're like, okay.
Headless corpse to the side. You are drinking, cheersing with your fellow amphibian. And he asks you, "What's you're in town for?"
Well, you know, we're going to form. We were hired to perform at a wedding, so we're just walking around looking for inspiration. We're also
Don't
stuck in an
say.
endless time loop. You know, the usual.
I know what you mean. We were hired to guard these stupid nobles while they're here at this wedding too. It feels like I'm reliving the same day, but you know, the pay's good.
Any So what's up with these nobles? Like, anyone interesting, or is it just the usual garden variety type of?
Yeah. He looks over his shoulder and leans in. Yeah, just a garden variety assholes, but you know, they pay well and it's light work. Just taking on those two guys is probably the heaviest fighting I'll do all day.
Eh.
It's good work if you can take it, though. They did say to look out for some boy named Esley, but I'm sure he's no match for us.
What's his deal? Is he trouble or?
They say he'd love the girl, the bride, but I haven't seen him. Coward, if you ask me. If it was my girl getting married, you know what I'd do? I'd cut the fucker's throat out.
It's that hot red dragon blood. You're a man of passion.
You're not gonna live loud. Why live at all?
I agree. All right. Well, looks like my friends are leaving, so let me go on my way, gents. It's been a pleasure fighting next to you, and I have a feeling
Anytime.
I'll see you again and again and again and again.
If fortune favors us. What's your name, friend?
Kepix.
Capex.
Ke-
Capex. Got it.
Kepix.
Capital expenditure. Got it.
Yes. But my friends
Well.
call me Schlurk. You can call me Schlurk.
That's disgusting.
My friends call me Schlurk.
So just
Wow.
that's the name I proposed, but I got the name Kepix on my sheet. I mean, I don't know what I can do, but my friends call me Schlurk. So you're my friends. Call me Schlurk.
Oh. Well, brother in arms. I'll call you
Yes.
whatever you want, Schlurk.
Okay.
It's the sound your teeth make in the bodies of your enemies.
Right.
Schlurk.
Schlurk. And I'll bid him farewell in Draconic. I'll say goodbye to the other one, the other veteran. So my friends are leaving. Better go.
You know, the other veteran gives you a nod, an appreciatory nod, and he waves his mug at you, and your new friend says, I'll see you.
See you around.
All right. So,
I'll tell the
hey,
group about.
are you
Esley
guys
as well.
leaving?
Yes, I do believe we are heading outways.
As you guys go to stand up, Goodfellow disappears, even from your perception, unless you want to roll an active perception.
Last time,
Actively
didn't he
different.
like throw a smoke bomb and just walk away?
Yes.
Yeah, he did
That is
actually.
what
He
did
just walked
exactly
out
that.
of the smoke bomb.
He rolled better this time. But you can make an active perception if you want to see where he went.
That's okay. I don't really care.
No one cares. We have a job.
If
All right.
Just get up and going. You boys
So where
coming?
you guys headed?
Yep.
Yes, she did refer to you, Lady Muriel, as a boy as well.
She like grits her teeth, but follows you.
And as you guys are headed out, you get stopped, and by a very hulking man, and he nods over to the two gentlemen at the table.
Oh, right, them.
Not this again.
And you get
It's-
the very much impression that he wants you to get over and sit next to the nobles. And you see the two nobles give a knowing look towards you.
I'll be right back,
Capes.
guys.
Come here as well.
Hey,
Is he just still covered in blood?
Capes, since he goes shirtless most of the time, any of those liquids, including the mead and stuff that he dribbles on himself, just kind of naturally flow down on his body. So he looks pretty dry. You know, it's very scaly anyway.
it's good for the scales. Makes it shiny.
And the guard sees you and nods you over as well, Capes or Capex or Slurp. You're going to
Slurp.
be called.
So ridiculous.
Okay. So what's the story, Morning Glory?
So please accompany him and sit down at the
Sigh.
table. And you guys, you guys get the same routine. I'm going to cut this one short since you've heard it before, but basically they want to remind you not to implicate them in what has to be done, and they want you to keep her alive if possible. Other than that, they expect you to do good things, and they're very condescending during the whole conversation.
I'd expect nothing less.
You are, after all, hired help. Is there any specific things you'd like to ask them? Or tell them?
I don't think so. Not from my perspective.
And they say, great. I expect it to be done soon. And
Well,
they,
who are we supposed to hand it off to?
Oh yeah, that is a
father
good one.
someone else with your forgiveness.
Great.
You don't have time. And they continue to walk on.
Bye. Good talk. I like our little chats. Nice.
Gosh, I wish impersonating him could get us through that door.
Couldn't it?
That would be fucking
He was,
hilarious.
just as a reminder, he was the father of the groom.
I mean, it could. Wishing his future daughter-in-law to good cheer and good health. I mean, she's not supposed to see the groom, but ain't nothing about seeing the groom's paw.
Hey guys, it would be funny if our contact was actually the god of Kronos and he was actually just trying to get the girl himself, just pawns in his little game.
I think specifically we were told not to implicate the boy's family, so it might not be a good idea to impersonate him to go up there.
Yes, we were told not to implicate the boy's family by the boy's family.
Well, I don't know. That was a note that I've had a persistent note that I had in my pocket. So I don't know if it was indeed the boy's family who gave us these notes or not.
I don't think we're supposed to follow the notes exactly. I think these are evil people that are trying to pull one over on these townspeople.
And just so you know, as a reminder, the note that Tiny had was a little bit contradictory than to yours.
Oh, was it?
It was And he shared this last time, so I don't mind sharing it with you guys
Sure.
again. His note was to the effect of all of you were more or less hired help, and he was the only one that they could trust. And if he had a chance, go ahead and grab and and ditch the group. Basically, he's been told to betray you if he could.
Gotcha. Well,
Hey, have any of you guys heard of a stable boy kid named what's his name?
Estley.
Esley? Esley?
It's like Wesley without the W.
Yes.
Not personally.
Yeah, so those two guards, I was two new friends over there. They were saying to keep an eye out for him because he may cause trouble. Apparently, he's in love with the bride. Maybe it's worth chatting him up.
probably couldn't hurt. Got a little bit of time.
So, as you guys are heading out, where would you guys like to go?
Probably ask around about Estley.
Maybe the stables?
Was he an actual stable boy? Was that what it was said?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so you guys head off to the stables. All right, so you guys get there. It's now 11 o'clock. And you get to the stables and you see some stable hands, preening and washing, taking care of the horses. It's a beautiful day. So some of the horses are, being taken out, walked, let loose in the stables, and not just stables, but in the pens. Some are grazing. It's really nice, stable facility. But there's certainly you don't see any adults, but you do see some young children tending to all the horses, and you see a carriage being prepped.
All right. Shulk will go up to. Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, we'll go up to the nearest child. Like,
Mhm.
excuse me,
Yes.
we're looking for an Estley.
Oh, Esley's not here. He he was too upset.
Well, do you know where he is?
But, well, Esley likes to hang around the church. Him and father are very close.
That's problematic. Okay.
Why? Whatever do you mean?
Nothing.
The
Yeah,
father
I'm
has
sure
been
it's.
quite generous with his time and
I
prayers
bet.
to all of us orphans.
Hmm.
You know,
That.
whatever do you mean, sir?
Nothing. That's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I think so as well. There's not many things that we look forward to except, you know, taking care of the horses and, well, it's a nice life, I guess. Could be.
Anyway. Okay. So you said you haven't seen him around, right?
No, he hasn't been around recently. Once you become of age, they don't let you necessarily stay around here. See, the stables are meant for us orphans. We to learn skills to help, but you turn a certain age and they expect you to to do more than just take care of horses. And I don't, and either that or take off and do what you will. I think Esley is trying to figure out what he wants in his life.
So, what can you tell me about Esley? What's your impressions? Give me the
Uh,
elevator pitch. Go.
what's an elevator? Any, I like Esley though. Esley is a nice lad. We, some of us look up to him, you know. Not many orphans get to do what he's done. He's become quite the young man. He's found love, and unfortunately, he's lost it. And maybe he gets to choose what he wants to do. He could become an adventurer, go traveling. There's many things.
So, what has he done? What has he done specifically? Has he done any, like what are some of his great feats?
He has 2 feet.
Good one.
God damn it.
No. Oh, that's a joke that we like to play around here.
Uh,
You know, we don't get many jokes, but that's. I love it when I can get. Anyway,
Here's a joke. Where does the king keep his armies?
I don't know where.
In his sleeveys.
Oh, I don't get
Really?
it. I don't get it. But I'm sure it's a good one. Um, you know, I just know that Esley is so passionate about so many things. You know, I know that he said just the darndest things, and he says that he swears that he'll do whatever it takes to marry Candy, but I don't think it's in the cards for him.
I'm
I
sorry.
think
I'm sorry. Let's back up. Let's back up.
yeah,
The bride's name is Candy.
yes. How could you not know that?
You're right. Sorry.
We ain't from
Anyway.
here. Excuse us if we don't know the particulars about your town.
It's okay. It's nice to have company. You know, usually preening these horses is such a lonely job. It's nice to talk to somebody. And yes, so you do whatever it takes to marry Candy, but I think after this wedding, he'll finally understand that orphans aren't allowed to marry rich houses. He must make a name for himself before he can do such things. It's awful luck that he has to fall in love with one of the families here.
Well, what does she feel? Is she like him back, as far as you know?
Well, we did see them ride horses together often, but you know, of course, that's had to stop recently. I've never talked to her myself, but she seems quite the lovely lady. Someone that we all hope to marry, if we're so fortunate. Hey, what's your names?
My name is
Yeah.
Schlurk Gordatron. Time traveling lizard.
Oh, you are a hoot, Mr. Lizard. I bet you do all sorts of fun tricks.
I've been known to do a few. You know.
Yes, Schlick, Megatron. That's right,
Yes.
Gagatron.
Yep, that's it. Schlurk
Oh.
Gagatron. Gagging on the heads of my victims.
Oh, that is quite the name. And what about you lot?
Uh,
Muriel's the name. Apparently,
Oh.
being a druid's my game.
That's such a lovely name for such a manly druid.
That
But
was
you
more
know, I don't
creepy
know
than it needed to
anything.
be.
I don't know anything about features and names. They gave me my name. They told me my name is Simon. It's an okay name.
well, I think that's a lovely name.
Oh, thank you. What's your name?
It's just okay.
It's no schlook Gagatron. That's for sure.
Yeah, very sweet as it isn't.
Oh,
Just call me Frigga.
okay. Schlook, I appreciate you being so jokey, but I feel uncomfortable you talking about my ass.
Is that only the father can talk about that? Is that it? Only the priest?
Wow. Wow.
No, priest does no such thing, sir.
Oh, okay.
Do not offend him. He's a great man.
I'm sure he is. Salt of the earth, that guy.
Yes. You know, it's a shame he's not going to ordain. He's not going to preside over the wedding. He presides
yeah?
over everyone's wedding here. Oh my God, that's a ghost coming through. Did you hear it?
Oh, that's just my squeaky door. I have to. This is what happens when you live in a house from 1926. Things squeak.
Ghosts squeak?
Yes, and ghosts. I have plenty of those, probably.
Yes, it's a shame the father won't preside over the wedding. He presides over everyone's wedding. It's a real shame what the noble family is making, is asking, but I guess you do what you can to become a noble.
Any more questions about the nobles, noble families they want?
I wouldn't know. I was born a noble.
Oh, that must be why your name is so dainty, Muriel.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Would you guys like to ride a horse?
I'm all set, thank you.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think she
I
can
have
be
to,
a horse.
I have to go shoveling now. I wouldn't imagine you'd like to help me with my chores.
No, definitely not.
I thought not. No one really wants to ever help. It's tough being an orphan, reliant on only yourself to do the work that the masters tell you to do at such a young age.
Well, we'll see you later.
Of
This
course.
This has been great.
Yeah. Keep it sleazy. See ya.
Oh, Mr. Gagatron, I shall remember you. You are such a hoot. All right, so you guys take your leave.
That
Where you
was
guys headed?
unexpectedly uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Well,
certainly.
I'm glad we decided to do that. That was a great idea on my part.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, real great. Worked out well.
Good job.
I mean,
Okay.
honestly, I kind of feel like maybe we should try to do the thing with that noble guy, as that noble guy, as opposed to the priest. Because I mean, I don't see a reason to talk to this kid. I mean, I don't want us to dress like him and get him killed for no goddamn reason, you know?
These people are all expendable. But yes.
She's going to reach up and, like, on her tiptoes and try to smack him upside the back of his lizard head.
I'll put my head down so you can smack me.
There you
You,
go.
Oh,
you can always smack me.
please.
Frigga. It's fine.
Please roll a. Are you a strength or dex based person?
Who, me?
Yes. Do you have any
Uh,
like daggers or anything?
Daggers. Yeah, dex-based stuff.
All right.
Well, I'm not going to move. I'm going to let her slap me, so she doesn't need to make a
Under.
check.
Okay. Well then, yeah. So go ahead and roll me a 1d4.
I can take it.
Yep. You take 2 damage.
Nice.
It's a hard slap.
From her hand.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna argue rules. Because it would be 1 plus her strength modifier would be like the actual damage for an unarmed strike that's not a mug.
I was being nice, but if that's what you want to do, you can.
I don't know
roll
how that would work because it's a -1, so maybe just a 1.
Yeah, minimum damage would be just 1. That's fine.
Smack.
We'll go with a 1. You could take 1 damage.
Boop.
1 damage? Okay, no
Yes.
problem.
That was a reasonable argument based on your rules, and I accept that.
It's okay.
Just kind of like
Aha.
swats at his fin.
I deserve that.
Sure. So where are we headed?
To steal a necklace, I think.
Steal the necklace. Let's go.
So where specifically are we headed?
To steal, I think the tavern.
To where the bride is.
Oh no, the house. Yeah, the house.
house.
The Weed family house.
Yes. To the house.
And so go ahead and place yourselves on the steps or toward there.
I shall.
It is later in the day, so there aren't as many here.
Oh, before we get there, do we want disguises? What do we want as disguises?
That's fair.
Frigga went as herself last time, under the guise of wanting to just talk to the bride. This time, do we want to try? Well, she'll do that because she was able to charm the guy to let them in. But do we want to do, like, just straight up go as like the noble dad?
I think I want to go straight up as the noble dad. If we fuck up and have to redo the suit, it won't matter anyway. And if it does matter, we've implicated literally the worst human being that I've ever met. Stealing from your own daughter-in-law.
Okay.
I mean, I am a giant lizard man. I don't know how well I could be disguised.
I mean, I have a magical disguise. I think one of you also can magically disguise themselves.
Yes, Muriel can.
Would you like to be someone in particular?
I'd like to be Lady Muriel, please. So let's make this work. This time.
Very well. All right, I am Jackass Dad.
Okay, you're using what to do that? There you go. All right. Anyone else under a different form?
I'm gonna wait and see what happens.
I'm gonna wait outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait outside as well.
Frigga's gonna go with the same thing as last time, that she wants to talk to the bride about any, like, a special part of the performance just for her and her new husband. So.
Oh, before we go in, I want to cut 10 feet of rope.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Sorry, Frigga, what were you saying? I interrupted you. I apologize.
No, it's just she's gonna go in under the same guise as she did last time. That, like, she's one of the performers, and they want to talk to the bride about, setting up something special during the show.
So you're
it's
going
her
with
big day, like, yeah, the exact for Frigga, the exact same thing she did last time.
I don't know who Frigga is, but
Sid Hay.
I know I was messing with you. So you're going with. Is this separately?
No,
you guys are attempting this or together? I'm just trying to understand what the dynamic is.
I guess together, because, like, it'll be easier to get Frigga in if she has, like,
the dad. Yeah.
The dad, like,
for sure.
Okay.
Vouching for her, like, maybe, like,
so,
if it comes up, like, Frigga will spin something, but.
Yeah, I'd try that. My I'm not charming at all, apparently.
Yeah. So, go ahead and can you please get your character on the map?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Okay, great. As you guys approach, you notice the guards outside, they were kind of lax, but as you guys approach, you notice they kind of snap to attention. And they nod knowingly at Al Gore.
I wish to see her.
Yes,
Some
yes, of
final
course, of course.
final preparations that need to be made before the time,
No one's gone up to see her, just like you asked.
just like I asked. Good. Wonderful. Can you take me to her?
Yeah, yes, of course. And
I have this member of
over.
Blue
He
Cloaks
shouts,
with me.
hold on. Shouts over to the other veteran here and says, "Man the post. Be ever vigilant. Follow me, sir."
I'm bringing this member of the Blue Cloaks with me. She has business with my soon-to-be daughter-in-law.
Yes, yes, of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you. What did you say your name was?
My name? Oh, I'm honored for you to ask me my name. My name is, well, it's quite long. And it's hard to pronounce in common. You could
I
just
will call you quite long.
quite long. Very honored. My friends call me something a little different, but quite long's just fine. Honored, sir. Go ahead and put yourselves at the other map. Coming on down. Do. And he says, what? He's here to see the bride to be. He's like, of course. I'll escort him from here. No, it was mine. He said me. It's mine. Fine. And he continues to lead you. And it seems like you guys are being just unmolested.
Good. I would not like to be molested today.
Of course. And he gets to the next one. Move, maggot! And the guy moves. And he opens the door and stands aside. She hasn't moved, just like you asked.
Thank you, quite long.
Honor.
Step away from the door. I would rather not be heard. You understand?
Of course. I'll go to the end of the hall. Maggot, make yourself busy. And so he goes to the end of the hall. And this one F's that right off.
Sorry, go ahead.
Says it seems you have cleared most of the hall, at least with earshot, without anything being loud.
All right. I knock, not rudely, but forcefully on the door.
Yes, what do you want?
Hello, my darling.
Oh,
How are you?
it's you.
Is your day going okay?
And Frigga will close the door.
It's fine. She's trying to avoid eye contact. I hope everything is to your liking.
Well, I suppose it is.
Sorry to intrude, ma'am. Frigga's gonna step forward and try to, plant the reason why she was here was to talk to her, so she's going to do that, so that part of the story's there. Just I'm part of the people that are going to be performing at the wedding tonight, and we wanted to do something special for you and the during it. Is that all right with you? We didn't want to just, make a big surprise without you knowing it, and in case you didn't
Oh,
wanna.
another gift? You've already been too kind.
Well, it's
I'm
more
just a
like
simple,
it's your
just a
big day, so we'd make it like a whole big, uh, you know, show just for you, bring you up and show you off and perform just for you guys specifically. Make everyone
I'm
else
just
jealous because it's, your big day and all.
not what I want. I'm just a simple girl, farm girl. I never really wanted all of this.
Yeah, well, that's why I thought I should come ask before we throw that at you as a surprise, you know?
What, what, what
I
can I
mean,
ask
I
for?
understand completely. Came from a similar background myself. Wouldn't want something all big and fancy, but these folk want to see something. But we'll make sure to keep y'all out of it.
Um, well, what exactly do you do? I wouldn't know what to ask for.
Well, our thought was just to bring you up and put you on stage and do some performances just for y'all.
Oh, no, I, I get quite embarrassed. Um, Perhaps you could just, you know, perform over on the stage without me. I'm
Could do,
sure everyone would like that.
we could do
I
that just
never.
fine, ma'am. Like I said, we just wanted to
Um,
ask and see what your thoughts on the idea were.
all right. If that's okay with you, Father.
It's fine with me. They
Okay.
came to me asking. Wait a minute. Hold on. Out of character. I'm confused. Is this. Did she address me as her dad?
Well,
Father-in-law.
you've asked. Yeah,
Okay. Just wanted to make
father-in-law.
sure that I wasn't. That this wasn't like an incest marriage.
No, no, no.
Jesus. Well, I wanted to check with you to make sure that you were okay with them doing God's know what.
Well,
But they seem to they I trust them enough. They should be fine.
awfully kind. If I may ask, why, why, why now? You've never allowed me to pick anything for myself so far. I just want to know why this. Oh, it's a silly question, I know, but I haven't been ever
One
engaged.
that will not be asked again.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry. I meant no disrespect.
That is fine.
Thank you for the gift.
It is not mine, but I am helping coordinate.
Oh, you you have already given me so much, and she chuckles the necklace.
Yes,
And, and
I have, haven't I?
my family is very appreciative of everything you're doing.
Sid Hay, if you have anything else,
Uh, nothing anymore, sir.
then could you wait outside?
Uh, sure thing, sir. And she will go. Open the door, close the door.
Sleep.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. She she hits the floor.
Same as last time. I'm gonna like cradle her to the ground,
Yep, move her over to the bed.
move her over to the
Sure.
bed, take the necklace, pocketed it,
Uh-huh.
and fuck off. Thank
You
you
ready,
quite
sir?
long. Thank you quite
Yes,
long. Let us
of
leave.
course. Oh, right away. And this veteran goes back here. And of course, you guys start making your way out of the hoose. Sir, is everything to your liking?
Yes, but do not disturb her.
Oh, of course, of course. It's been an honor, sir.
Yes, I will remember your name quite long.
Fantastic. I
Good
can't
day,
wait until-
gentlemen.
All right. So, where are you headed now? And it's now 11:30.
So where were you going to try to destroy this thing? Give this thing to somebody?
I think we need to bring it to the church.
Yeah, let's put it on and bring it to the church. That was the plan.
Yes, Les. Yes, you put it on and let's bring it to the church.
All right, let's do it. I put it on.
Do it.
Hide it though. Hide it.
Yeah, no, I wait until we get to the church.
As they're going, Frigga wants to poke Athalia. Be like,
Yes.
when we get back, or if we get back, you said you're able to fix me.
Not for quite some time. I need more power. I need to confer with my deity.
If we get back there, I ain't gonna let you do it, but I want you to try. I haven't been this clear in a long time now. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm going to hold you to that, darling.
I'm sorry if I hurt you.
This is a promise you're making now. And if I find the strength, if I find the strength to cast that particular spell, I will cast it upon you whether you like it or not.
I ain't gonna like it, but I want you to do it anyway.
Consider it done.
Thank you.
Oh, and I'm gonna drop dead for him.
Okay. And you wait for a time when you guys are in the clear and you drop that.
Naturally.
Drop that act. And do you put the necklace on before you get into the church, or you're waiting to get into the church to do it?
I mean, how? Let's see. Let's think about this for a second. I mean, I'm pretty big, right? So can I hide it? Like, how large is it in comparison to my giant body, basically?
It's a standard, like, probably let's say 18-inch chain on it.
So if I put it on and I like
mean,
sort of
it
like
will
ruffled
be
my
very
clothes a little bit, my blue cloak, can I cover it up so no one else can see it, or?
it's very tight around the top of your neck. You can certainly do that with your cloak, though. I mean, you can put a cloak, anywhere you want. You can hide yourself like a scarf or something, if that's what you'd like.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
These are kind of like the Naruto cloaks that cover
Yes,
the
I'm into it.
full 360 body.
Yeah, I'll do that then. I will put it on as long as I'm putting it on in a place that like other people aren't gonna see it. I don't want, obviously, if there's like
Sure.
other people looking at me, I don't want. But
No,
as long
you
as I
got-
can put it inconspicuously and then cover it with
Mhm.
my cloak, I do it.
Yeah, so you guys find a nice place in between the walk, and you guys duck in. You drop Dad for him. He puts on the necklace, and so you have it on. Yeah.
All right. Does anything happen?
Not that you know of.
Okay. All right, we walk into the church, I guess. Oh, I walk into the church at least.
I follow.
I follow.
So as you guys walk into the church, you see a young man in a heated, well, passionate, maybe not loud, but an argument with the father up at the altar. But other than that, you guys are not. There's no one else in the church.
So do I notice anything differently from the
No.
last time I was in the church to now?
You do not.
So even everything, the like illusory or whatever that was is still there. It's still Chronos.
Yeah. Do you know that? Yeah, everything's still kind of Chronos. But you know it takes some time to get attuned to an item.
Do I know approximately how long it takes?
Yeah, about an hour.
Okay. I imagine I sit in a pew and wait about an hour.
All right, that's his plan. So he tells you, he's got to wait another. I'll be nice to you guys. 45 minutes, which will take you to 12:15 before he thinks anything's going to happen.
All
Are
right, I'll
you?
sit with you.
Well, does
Yeah,
someone want to
so-
figure? Yeah, does someone want to figure out what the yelling is about? That might be worthwhile. I just don't want to
No,
give too
I'm
much away.
no, I'm sure that's our jilted lover.
Okay.
All right. 11:45 happened. They're still kind of in that discussion. You guys want to do anything?
Nope, I'm chilling.
I'm good.
12 p.m. The young man storms out. Guys, go ahead and take your pew seats, if you will,
Oh, sure.
so his storming can see more.
We need a map change.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are not on the map? I thought you were, because I'm on the map.
No, we're on. Yeah, we're on
You
the
forgot
tavern
to
still.
bring us with y'all.
Or no, sorry, the wheat, please.
Yeah. Sorry. I was like, I've been at the church for a little.
Guess we just...
I was like, no wonder you guys couldn't see him at the altar.
Are these pews?
Yeah.
Yes.
All the brown things are pews.
Pew pew.
Yeah, so 12 o'clock happens. He storms off. And he almost hits you. Gag-a-lot. Time traveling wizard. Splurk.
Time traveling wizard. Oof.
Oof, rude.
All right, so you let him storm off.
There's 2 Muriels.
Oh my gosh, Muriel. Now there's only one.
12:15. So it's been a full hour, and after really spending some time thinking about it, and attuning to it, you feel you finally kind of get, and you understand what you think you understand what this thing can do.
Okay.
Well,
Well, that is not what we had hoped. uh,
What does it do, Muriel?
it. She says, "I think I can detect people's thoughts."
That's
Oh.
nothing.
Yes, I'm detecting that you think that that's not worthwhile.
Actually, I'm thinking much otherwise. That could be very useful, just not to us right fucking now.
Right. That's what I mean. In the scenario that we thought it was going to be.
But,
So-
I mean... You think
What's
she
next?
could have figured out we were bullshitting her that whole time? She was wearing it.
Awesome.
Yes, but last time they burnt this place to the ground.
I mean, we We assumed it was because of what we did, but would it be burning by now? When did that happen during the day?
Very shortly after we took the necklace.
Schlark is actually going to get up from the pew and post himself outside, just in case someone tries to do that.
Hmm. Well, Lady Muriel sort of screws up her face and says, I think it probably has a side effect too, but I haven't quite figured out what it is.
Oh, that's not good.
Indeed.
All right. You guys like to do anything else? Typing loudly does not count as an action for the turn.
So it ain't
Uh,
nothing to do with the time shenanigans.
Sure, but why is this place so weird? Why is it so fucky in here?
All right. So you guys sit there and ponder for a little bit, and you don't realize that time is kind of escaping from you guys. It's now 12:30.
I mean,
I say we smash it.
we haven't woken up again yet. Might as well. I mean, at this point, I know we could do anything.
Worst thing that happens is we do it all again. I suppose the worst thing that happens is we. Never mind. Just break it.
We gonna do that here? We gonna go elsewhere? Because I mean, people's gonna see it if we break it out here.
I mean, we could always, if we're okay, before we break it, we could always try to find the father and try to use it and get a glimpse of what is actually going on, and then break it. No, would that be advantageous?
Perhaps not on this iteration. We
I mean,
did just directly implicate him in its theft. Specifically going against his direct orders.
Yeah, I don't think us getting anywhere near him's a good idea right now. I mean, we should probably not even be here.
Well, I mean, but we could still disguise ourselves while we do it.
Some of us
I mean,
can.
you can.
Yeah,
I
okay, so
can't.
we all wouldn't go, obviously.
I mean, I gotta hide at this point.
At this point, I just want to go to the wedding, see what it's like. Get up there, perform.
Got it. Okay, well, I'm down for whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, have we heard screaming or like a ruckus happening like people, because this is like
No, not yet.
not yet.
No, nothing like that.
I mean, I'll do whatever you guys want to do. It seems odd, or not odd, but I mean, it seems like we have this super powerful magic item. I mean, we should probably
I mean, do we even know where he is?
has this ability. Well, I mean, maybe we don't use it on him, but it seems odd that we have this like very powerful magical item that, like OOC, that Craig probably picked for a reason, and we don't even use it.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea to go try to glean something off of the dad, because he seems to be like the crux of everything, at least in terms of the wedding and all this bullshit. But I don't know. It's just like how is it all related? Is where I'm lost. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
but I think
the necklace, this asshole, Kronos, us being in these bodies. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
There's a connection we're missing.
Yeah, so I think maybe I mean okay, so it has um it has 3 charges. So we could use it on the priest now and try to figure out.
I'm actually all for that.
Yeah, we could use it on the priest now and try to glean as much information on this iteration as possible while we have the necklace. Because if we want to smash it on a later iteration, I mean that's just like, okay, so we do that same thing and we smash it. Right? Or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we have 2 ways of doing this that have worked. So
Correct.
I would rather stick with the father iteration just because he's an asshole.
Okay,
But,
so let's.
So 12:45, you guys, time continues to escape,
Oh God.
and it just so happens that the priest or father comes up to you guys. Yes, parishioners, I must remind you that we're closing early at 1 today due to the wedding.
I
So,
use the
15 minutes
necklace.
left. Okay. So you expend one of the charges,
I do indeed.
and you
Die instantly.
no, you cast detect thought. Okay. So rest. Stuff happening. So go ahead and roll me a perception or an intelligence check.
Craig, I have to do that even though my passive perception is 22.
Yes, this is an active one. That is a great question, though.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah. You hear multiple voices. Some are muffled, some are distorted, but you're able to pick out what you believe is the father's voice. And you even realize because of your perception, I even realize some other effect of this medallion. And you guys, by the way, you guys are starting to hear Lady Muriel's thoughts.
we're all being affected by this?
This is what you think. You hear thoughts enter your head. Come on, Priesty. Tell me something good. I want to get out of this shithole. Time loop end. And Lady Muriel, you hear from the priest.
Oh
very
my God.
Very straightforwardly. As he's asking you to leave or get ready to leave. And he's like, I will, hear the extra stuff. I will attend. I should be officiating as I've done for decades here. But that is fine. I understand why this must be done.
I get up and leave. And I find
I
the nearest
get
and
up
I
and
find the
follow.
nearest and I find the nearest bridge and I jump off of it.
Whoa!
No, I'm just oh god damn it. Yeah, so I can't yeah, I just want to leave immediately, Craig.
Sure.
And I want to like go to an area where it's not populated at all. Like if the group just huddles around like it's just the group.
Yeah, I'm following right behind you, dude.
And then I explain what you explained to me to the group. And I'll post it in all chat. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Sure. deal.
So smash it?
Yes, smash it.
Sure.
All right. I take it off and put it on the ground.
Okay.
Hold on. Where are we doing this? Let's make sure
Alone somewhere.
we're
Right, we're in an unpopulated area, right, Craig? Like just alone.
Yeah, you could certainly find an area. I don't think that's too difficult.
Sure. All right, so let's try to smash this thing. I'd stomp on it with my giant foot. My giant foot.
Yeah, roll me a strength
Okay, someone else might have to do this.
or athletic. You can do athletic, or you can even
Alright.
attack it if you want.
Yeah, I'll attack it with my quarterstaff.
Yeah, bludgeoning would be preferred.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, you hit it, but because of the way the gem is shaped, it kind of ricochets, and you do not.
Can I
find
just try to?
purchase.
I just smack it over and over and over and over and over.
Okay. You can try one more time.
Sure. Fair.
Yeah, you break it into many pieces. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence save.
Awesome.
Okay. You hear a voice inside your head.
Cool. Can I if I think something out loud? Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Let's see if this works. I'm going to think really really hard, like concentrate on this thought. And I might even say it out loud. Like, I don't understand what you want me to do. I'm happy to do it, but you have to explain it to me.
You get no response.
Mother.
And you guys right next to him, you hear in his head as he's saying this, you hear him kind of you kind of hear oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. He's kind of scared and pissed at the same time.
So
Mario, what happened?
So that didn't help. And the gem is still stuck in my head. Like the voice is still stuck in my head. And it's just saying, I'm still cursed and I'm still needed and my work is not done and I need to see it through. Unfortunately, we still have absolutely no idea what that work is. It's clearly not smashing it. It's clearly not using it. So it's clearly not stealing it. So what is the work? And the voice in my head's not answering me back.
No.
And as you guys are dealing with this, you hear loud church bells go off. Dong, dong, dong. And it's now hit 1 o'clock. And people, almost like on cue, stop and start walking towards the wedding site. What do you guys want to do?
I'm lost.
I am too.
I don't know.
Do we try to reset and do it again? Do we? I mean, we haven't reset.
I mean, should we just start killing people?
This is what I said at the beginning.
Let's just start killing people indiscriminately and see what happens.
Listen, you remember the beginning of the scene of Kill Bill? The second one? They kill everyone in the wedding? That's my solution.
And I swear this is not the voice in my head telling me, or at least not the one that came from the. But let's just start killing people. Maybe we're supposed to kill the dad, or maybe we're supposed to kill the son or something. Let's just do it and see what happens.
Yeah.
The world is
And
our
as-
oyster.
As his thoughts are being still kind of projected onto you, you sense a general sense of confusion.
I take out my quarterstaff. My quarterstaff's still out, and I start like beating it on the ground. Like, let's just kill some people. Let's do it.
Okay.
unless the voice in your head gives us a better course of action,
Right,
let's
exactly.
start killing people.
All right, we're all like high five each other. Like, let's kill people. We just start walking to the wedding with like I'm still have my quarterstaff out.
It's like, you guys, this ain't a good idea. Like the drow is like, I don't want to kill people for no
No, this is
reason.
good. There's like a murderous Rocky 3 montage.
Let's do it. Let's see.
Just
Maybe we
killing.
But
Let's just
Yeah.
kill everyone.
As I walk by like a random passerby and I just crack him in the back of the head as hard as I can with my quarterstaff.
if Frigga's gonna grab Athalia's
like-
arm, it's like, you really can't think this is the right thing to do, can you?
My
Of course it's not. Of course it's not the right thing to do.
Halgor, it's your turn.
It's just like, you know how those like old westerns or whatever where someone just like rolls into town and like shoots someone? That's just me like walking down the street, just like whacking people. with my
I'm not
giant-
taking that
giant
seriously yet,
body.
especially since it's not your turn. Halgor.
Has he actually struck? Has Muriel struck anybody?
I am taking that as bluster.
I mean, what else can we do right now other than try to reset?
Killing people, like annihilating a village, is not my priority ever. I mean, I ain't a crazy werewolf right now. I got my mind. This ain't a good idea.
Of course, it's not a good idea, but I personally am already fed up with this situation.
But you can't just resort to slaughtering people.
Sure, I can.
Let's just go to the wedding and have a good time, guys.
I'm
Why
all
not?
for that.
Yep, same.
Let's just
Who's
Go
your
there
god
and just-
again? Ain't they gonna be pissed at you?
I worship a war god. I think he might be okay with it.
we'll have Schlurk go up there, do karaoke, get drunk. It'd be a good time.
This ain't a good time for me.
Nah, it's a good time. You'll have a good time. Get some booze in your belly, you'll be fine.
And
A little bit of
passerbys
booze, a
like,
little bit of
"Aren't you
blood.
guys?" You see some people passing you by. Aren't you guys going to the wedding?
We're heading
Everyone's
there.
going to the wedding.
And I just like nod and I'd be like, "Oh, I'll be there."
Then I stab him in the throat.
Yeah. And then I break his neck between my hands.
You're a giant, massive John Cena head.
It's like the scene from Game of Thrones. I just crush his skull. just blood dust just explodes out of my hands as his skull just crushes in between them. Let's go.
This wedding is going to be fucking lit.
I wipe it on my face like war paint.
Welcome to the venue.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. So as you guys walk up, you guys with your blue cloaks are allowed into the main area where people are being seated. The general population is actually being held outside of this area. So all the passerbys and stuff are, outside, generally kind of looking in. And people are starting to fill in here and there. Not everyone yet, but please put your tokens on the table or on the
Question: Is that a stage?
Over to the left, that is a general purpose floor, like dance floor, stage, whatever.
I say we go there.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
there
get
already.
set up for the fun.
Some time is passing. So you guys doing anything to set up for, as you would say, the fun?
Rick
all
doesn't
I
want to
am-
do this.
It's gonna happen. Let it happen, girl.
Just relax and stab somebody. It'll be fine.
It will be.
He's
Follow my
chaotic
lead.
good again, and it hurts.
Follow my lead. I'm not saying we kill everyone at the wedding. I'm just saying we just have a good time.
Yeah, good bloody time.
I mean, yeah.
Yep. I'm ready to go.
All right, so you guys are not doing much setup. It's 1:30 and people are showing up.
We could. I don't know. I don't think.
So at this time, I'd actually ask you guys to do, since you guys aren't going to really do any setup, people are kind of looking at you. I would like to have some performance rolls.
Oh, I got performance.
She's gonna do that. Prestidigitation. What else do I have?
Then if you're going to do the prestidigitation, I'll give you advantage.
She's gonna do do the sparkle. She's gonna make any of the fires get big and then change colors and.
Yeah, no, definitely advantage on it. That's I'm into it.
Advantage. Not so good.
Yeah, you guys suck.
Yeah, we're trash.
No doubt
just
about it.
fucking
She's worried
interpretive
about
dancing
the
around this
incoming
stage.
slaughter. Like, she doesn't want to do this. Like,
All right, you guys are, the hush kind of goes over the crowd. They're like, oh, they're just warming up. I know they're going to be so much better. The tavern keeper, he just kept on talking about them, and so they assumed you guys were just warming up. Go ahead and give me another roll.
Oh God, can't imagine this one's gonna be better. Oh, it is a lot better. Great.
Wow. Yeah. No. You guys, under the guidance of Sidhay, you guys just see what she's doing, and you guys fill in. You guys are back up. You highlighting her, and she's the start of the show. She's doing this amazing hand prestidigitation dance. She's busting out the robot. She's got all of it down, and you guys are just like doing some crazy depth play behind her. Everything but Halgor. Halgor, he just kind of walks off. He just, this is not for him. He's just not. This is not for him. Outside of actually, he fakes an injury, like he got hurt. But other than that, you guys are pretty good.
Sure,
Well
go yell
done.
at him. Hey, Algor, what's the matter? These beats too much for you?
I'll show you some beats.
Right.
All right, so 2:00 hits, and you hear the church bells ring over the town, and it seems like everyone takes their seats, and the girl, Candy, over here on the left, and the mother, and I guess someone, the parishioner or whatever, starts walking down.
Sure, go provide the back. Candy, it's your wedding.
If you're gonna
Happy wedding, Candy.
Oh my goodness. If you're gonna sing, I need a performance roll.
Here comes the bride. The bride's name is Candy, which is an odd name for a noble's wedding name, but that's cool, I guess, because I'm stuck in an endless hellscape time. Dun, 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 dun. Happy wedding, Candy.
Yeah, you're terrible at this, and luckily you're off to the corner. You're not saying it very loud.
I'm screaming it.
You are not. And no one can hear you, and that's the way
good
it's
time at this wedding.
So here comes the nobleman down, and things start to pop off. Out of the corner, this young noble almost, jumps out at this one and screams, if I can't have Candy, no one can. And you see, as he gets close, there. You see a bolt of fire come out of nowhere.
Counterspell?
Coming from this side.
Can
Go ahead and
Can she freak out and
can.
counterspell?
You can freak out and counterspell if you'd like.
I don't know how this works. Okay. Do I need to roll anything?
Let's see. 60 feet of you. Let's see if he's 60 feet near you. I don't think he is. Yeah, he's way farther away from you than that. So it's not gonna. You can't even get it out, and it incinerates this young boy before he gets there. And the mage sits back down. The boy the man startled. These boys were actually about the same age. But he continues walking down, and you see family over here just start bawling and whatnot, and they get up and run out.
So
don't forget to tip your waiter.
So can we? Is it time to kill or?
Blood has been shed.
Yeah, once blood has been shed, then, look, then I can just. It's my turn, I think, to do that.
Yeah, I would like to drop into initiative.
Yeah, I would too.
You guys,
we didn't even start it. We didn't even start it. If that makes anyone feel.
We didn't start the fire.
We didn't. But
So
we're
the
gonna end
firebolt
it.
happens. You try to counterspell. The little boy gets incinerated. And they continue on. He gets up to here. You guys can act. No one else is in turn order except for you guys.
So
Awesome.
little
Because
boy,
right now,
was that Estley? Or
it was not. It was not Esley. It was another boy you did not recognize who apparently fell in love with the girl.
Craig.
That's me.
10, 15, 20. Who are the two people that are standing? Who are the three people that are standing at the altar?
So it is the parishioner, the priest who's presiding,
Okay.
Candy, and the boy that is going to get married to Candy, the noble's son, fourth
Where
son.
is the dad?
He is in the back.
Oh, that's him back there.
Yep. All
Okay,
nobles kind of look alike here.
Yeah, I sort of feel like we should kill him, but I'm not close enough to actually do that.
Are we not going to talk about the mage that just incinerated a young man? That's my first target.
He did say no one could marry her. He took out this dagger and was going to try to
that's
kill
probably
this
just
guy.
some sort of a protection mage. I think. So here's the question. Just a quick question for the group: do we want to kill the dad, or do we want to take the boy hostage / kill him?
what good is any of this gonna do?
I don't know. We don't have any better plans right now other than just kill indiscriminately. So who should we kill first?
Biggest threat at the table is that mage.
Okay, don't care about the mage. Craig, I am gonna move forward. 1, 2. How far?
So
okay,
hold on. Before you move forward, since you guys are heading in combat, you take a gander at using your massive perception, and you count the amount of people that are here to protect. You see the two mages at either end. You see the half dragon up here. You suspect the priest doesn't look normal, like he might be able to throw down if needed. You see extra armed people at the front and the back as well. And then scattered throughout the crowd, there's even more soldiers. It's like they were expecting something to happen.
Okay. I don't know if I can make this clear. I'm not concerned about my life. I'm pretty sure I'll wake up the next day. So let's fucking do this. Everyone down?
No.
Yeah, why not?
All right, cool. Everyone but Frigga down.
I mean, it's 11:46. Let's do this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's fucking do this. Okay, so I run forward to about here.
Okay.
These blocks are 5, right?
Yep.
All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, perfect. Okay. Actually, I run to here. And I'm going to cast... Yeah, I'm going to cast the... fucking Tidal Wave.
Excuse you?
Yeah, I'm going to cast Tidal Wave.
Fuck yeah!
I'm going to cast Tidal Wave at the boy. and the parishioner and the girl.
Okay, so tidal wave. A wave, water crashes down on an area. The area can be up to 30 feet long, 10 feet wide.
Yeah, I want the whole area. I just want the whole fucking area that I can
Each creature in the area must make a dex save. On failure, that takes 48 and is prone. On success, if half isn't prone, the water spreads across the ground in all directions, extinguishing unprotected flame. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so you're making this big wave.
Yep.
Quite literally.
Yep.
Okay. So can you draw where you're making it?
Oh, I can do it 120 feet, right? Oh,
yeah,
I don't even need to do that then. Okay, yeah. So I just want to make I'll show you. I mean, I just want to hit them with the wave.
So the father here and the dragon? Is that what you're saying, or who?
Oh, I can't. Oh, can I hit the father and the dragon? Or that's far as hell.
120 feet, man.
Yeah, what should I do, guys? Should I hit the father and the dragon, or should I hit the boy and the parishioner and the
father.
girl?
Yeah, you can
Hit-
make a straight line where the tidal wave erupts right at the boy and the
Okay.
parishioner. and
Okay, well then
divides
I'm gonna
them.
be just
That's
like
fine,
extra.
too.
I'm gonna be extra dick about this, and I'm gonna try to hit as many people as I possibly can.
Yes.
Go
30
out.
feet long. Sure.
Oh yeah, I could definitely hit them. Okay, so 30. Oh yeah, so I'll start at like here-ish, and I'll just sweep. Oh wait, can I do? I can do it in any direction, huh?
Yep.
Oof. Actually, I think this way is probably the best direction, right?
That sounds.
Yeah, I think I'll do it this way. So it'll be like what? Yeah, that like that. Here, I guess. Whatever. I gotta hit this father. Here, just take these women
Yeah.
out. Just fucking wreck these women's days. Yeah. That's it. Okay, Greg, you got it. So I just want to wreck these two tables, basically.
Okay, so you stand up, and you start weaving this spell. And I can't do it. This is so. Do I have to add it to the fucking sheet? That's. Excuse me. I don't mean it that way. Bad way to do it. You notice that what level spell is it?
3.
It gets countered.
Mother.
And not only that, but everyone goes into high alert. So, as that happens, we're going to get some people in turn order here.
Is it a bonus action? Hold on. Let's see what
Are we all
it's a
rolling
roll.
initiatives?
Oh, wait,
Man.
I got the turn order up. I'm sorry, that's right. The turn order doesn't convey over here, does
Oh,
it?
I can't do that. Is it?
We just roll no initiative. Make life easier.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna roll initiative. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real fast. 11 is mine. Man,
Boo.
that would have been dope.
Because not in the mood.
Schlurk is down to clown. He is ready to go.
While I'm doing this, I do know I can move forward with the story. So, before this even gets going, everyone starts standing up, and the mage says, "There!" And they point to you guys, and you have a feeling they're meant to go and get you guys to apprehend as they did the boy who jumped out and who did not live. Harry Potter's the
Oh,
boy who lived. That was the
apprehend.
guy.
Yeah.
So where are
Yeah.
these mages? Is there one up here and one up here?
There are two.
The red one.
These guys? Okay.
Yeah. That was a move that you guys pulled there. Hope I got everything. All right. Sending. Okay, before it's the time traveling lizard's turn. Actually, we were at I miss him? Where is the Furbolg? Oh, I didn't see him. Yeah, I didn't see him roll.
He got an 11.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. I rolled initiative and then I went to the bathroom, so I got an 11.
You didn't hit the turn order though.
Oh, I guess I didn't. Oh, maybe it was
Yeah,
before
I
it was
got
up.
it. I got it.
Okay, thanks.
I got it. Hey, I did something DMy. You guys should be proud of me. It's like I know how to do this. Before our lizard friend, well, it was here. And then the mage, let's say it's the mage. Before the veteran goes, in all the commotion, out of nowhere, almost, you see a figure appear. Go ahead and roll me. No, you guys are concentrating. You guys can see it. It's fine. You realize that it's Esley, and he is in battle armor. And just like that, him and the bride to be disappear. And more gasps happen. Esley, no! Don't do this! Father obviously is upset. You'll burn for this! The whole damn town will burn! And with that, it says, I know where they're headed. They're headed to the church. Half of you after him. The other half deal with these fools.
Who said this? This guy right here?
The noble father back here.
Ah,
So at that, you see them start breaking away. And this guy is gone. No longer in that order. This guard will charge you guys. I said it was the other mage, blah, blah, blah. So it's changing this up. He's going to head toward the church. All right, Sid Hay.
Okay. She is confused. Is going to try to grab this guy
Okay.
and because electrocution is something she understands. It did not roll an attack. Hold on.
The 17 is the attack.
No, that's. Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Hit
boing.
shocking grasp.
There.
Yeah.
Buzz. She's
Bzz.
like, well, that was pathetic. I burped better than that. But
it hit, and he felt it. Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't know how to sorcerer. She will draw her rapier
Mm-hmm.
and be ready.
Yeah, sure, and get ready to rape. Um,
Not funny.
it is Except you laugh. It is now your turn, Al Gore.
I think I am gonna give him that there Toll the Dead.
The guard. Are you tolling the dead
Yeah.
on the guard?
Yeah, the guy right in front of me. Well, shit.
Not today, sir. Not today. Anything else?
That is all that I am able to do.
Guard number 2. And he GTFOs and heads toward the church. And now it's the person who is down to clown.
Lurk. Bonus action rage.
Okay.
Then. There. Great sword attack. Comes 2.
Hit. You slay him. He is now slain. You do not need the second attack.
Ah. I give out like a lizard yell, my tongue flapping in the air. Now this is a wedding. And who is this guy? Another guard?
Yeah.
I don't want to fight you, bro. Just stay right there.
You can actually get to him and attack if you'd like.
And when?
Because I'm feeling nice, I will let you know that 17 will not hit him, so you can roll again if you'd like.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, you miss. Since it's the start of turn, people start going crazy. It is all sorts of nonsense around here. You know, our little boy has died, and already. Now the people who have been hired to entertain are fighting. You got red dragons now on the move. All these people are trying to the staff that have been waiting on this, they do, because you know what, the staff don't need to die. I want you guys to know that no staff members are going to die today. Okay,
That's what
not
you
a one.
fucking think.
Yep. All right.
You gave me lightning bolt, motherfucker.
It's now this veteran's turn. He is going to charge. He's going to do what he's told. Almost in unison, both red dragons move at the same time, and this one will accompany the noble out. I'll accompany you, sir. They're off. The other one makes his attacks at you. Do either of those hit the lizard?
Yes, 18.
All right, for the 2 damage. Okay, Mr. Frolborg.
I'm disappointed. Well, so the noble father is gone.
Oh, wait, it's your turn. Hold on. God damn it.
Craig,
Yeah,
is the noble father gone?
he is.
God damn, that's the only. All right, well, that's annoying. And this is a guard right in front of me.
Yes.
See, what the hell? Okay. What's the distance? It's an action though. Man, I don't have any good options. Could I tell who counterspelled my
Yeah,
previous?
it was the mage to the south.
Huh. So I can't cast anything. It's annoying. Okay, well, I guess what I'm gonna do then is oh my god, it's so annoying. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Fuck you guys. Not you guys. I mean, fuck that mage. I'm gonna move this way, and I'll take the attack of opportunity. I don't care.
Okay, he will certainly take it.
That doesn't hit.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to hold on, make sure I'm far enough away from this stupid mage that they can't get. I'm not. I'm gonna keep moving. My full movement. Bing. Now I am going to try to cast Tidal Wave again, but this
Okay.
time at this piece of shit boy. And really, I'll just do it like here. I'm trying to draw a circle. Like here.
Okay.
You want me to click the spell again?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you are out of range, so it's gonna the tidal wave is gonna do its thing. Go ahead and roll damage.
All
And
right.
then I'll make some dexterity saves.
$25.
What's the DC?
I don't know. Good question.
Should be probably like you guys are like level 5, probably like
15.
14. Oh, 15. Okay, great. Yeah, so as this wall of water arises, you notice the half dragon getting pushed. Right? Say 30 feet long.
Prone. He gets knocked prone. He takes full
He
damage and gets knocked prone.
I'm saying he's also going to get pushed because it's
Sure.
a freaking tidal wave. He gets pushed, taking the full brunt as you've just made this wave happen right at him. You notice you successfully have drowned this noble boy. He
right.
is done.
Fuck the boy.
This poor young boy you drowned.
Good.
The mage, the priest rather, he's okay. The water comes over him, and as the water pushes out, he has this protective type of bubble, though he's panting, clearly not suspecting it. He was clearly damaged by the force of the water, but he hasn't been swept away like the others, and somehow has gone through it.
Sure.
But certainly a successful attack.
I start thinking in my head like really hard, like, did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it?
All right.
Does anything talk back to me?
No.
Damn it.
Mage turn.
Fuck, I know what we have to do, I think.
Okay. Mage is crazy powerful, but has really shit spells. Yeah, he's just gonna firebolt. Who's close? Looks like you, Mr. Hobgoblin. And misses. Priest.
Sounds good to me.
The priest runs over to the boy No, young master. No, you animals. What have you done? No. And he casts Cure Wounds. You can't see it because reasons. Yep, still not going to let me do it. So I'm just going to roll manually. Okay. And the young boy who you guys can't see is revived. Brought back. Yes, young master. I'm so happy that you're alive again. Please, we must escape. And he, let's do that. He assists him. God, he can't really do too much, huh? That was his full action. All right. Well, let's say the boy goes on his turn. He assists the boy to get up, and the boy starts to leave. You may have one extra shot at him if you really want to kill him.
I most certainly do.
Okay. Sid, hey.
Okay. So scoot here. Cause like she's a fighter, like a straight up fighter. So this is what her instinct is. But the sword is so small.
It is such a puny little
It's
sword.
so small and skinny. Like she knows how to use it, but it just feels wrong. She's going to rapier at
Oh, yeah, 24 for 9 is certainly going to
this
hit.
fellow.
Yeah, that's certainly going to
I
hit.
don't think I have bonus actions.
But you do know and feel this magic innately
Yes.
in this new body.
She knows it's there, it's just not her instinct. But
Fair enough.
and
Fair
ice,
enough.
and I don't know how to sorcerer. And by
Well,
the
she
way,
sits
I
on-
added like because she's a drow, she had like other innate spells that I threw on. They're not really
Cool, thank
helpful
you.
at the moment, but they're there. Okay.
All right.
I don't think any of these are bonus. No.
Al Gore. Lightning bolt. Okay.
Specifically on that line.
Sure.
DC 15 from both of them, please.
All right. Let's see. Mage. Fails. Veteran. Succeeds.
How does it let me roll the damage?
Yeah, it looks like it did,
It
but I don't
tried.
see it. Yeah, it certainly tried. Why don't you push it again and see if we get the same results? If not, you're gonna have to do it manually, which is 8d6. Okay, go ahead and roll 8d6.
Three ones, 4 ones. Fuck that.
That was not fun. She did do 50 damage in one turn.
That's true. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna
Go
start
ahead.
running.
Oh yeah, sure. He's gonna take his well, he's already taken his opportunity attack, so he can't do it.
Sure
So you
as.
start. Before you get to go, Mr. Time Traveling Lizard, the rest of the people successfully run away. Everyone who's not a fighter. This veteran will take a swing at you. Oh yeah, sorry. I did skip you, didn't I? Sorry. Go ahead.
All right, moving my 30 feet to the priest.
Okay. No,
And-
don't do it. Don't do it. I'm a man of a god. Don't do this. You don't have to.
Kill
Okay.
him. Kill him.
Okay. First attack is coming reckless.
Yeah, you hit him.
3 for 6.
Yeah,
Second
that
attack.
hurts him.
Normal. 17.
That hits.
7. Bonus action. My last hungry
Sure.
jaws.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Yeah, it hits. And you,
5. I
yeah,
take 3 back.
you. This is out of like some horror film. As he heals this boy, and urges him to run away, from behind comes this giant lizard tearing off his head in one gulp, spitting it out as if it's a sunflower seed.
I'm going to gargle with his blood.
Yeah. You are a monster.
I like the new Yersinia asbestos.
Goodness. Sidhay, those two attacks are at you. It'll be for 15 if 18 hits you.
18 does.
Okay.
Okay. What is my hit points? Oh, okay.
Running up to Pestis, who had just attacked recklessly.
Miss.
Oh my god. Wait, does he get advantage?
Yes, he does.
Your
Yes.
reckless attack?
Yes,
So
on the first attack. Yeah,
First attack, okay.
I believe so. Let's see. Let's see what the wording is.
I thought it was the whole turn.
Yeah, I think it's a whole turn. Go for it. Fine.
Okay, you take 17.
Okay. It's round.
Oh yeah, you take 5 and then another 3, so 8 damage there. It is now your turn, Muriel.
Okay, so I have 2 turns lined up. One, you would need to allow me to stretch the rules slightly, but it'd be cool. The other one, I don't need to stretch any rules. I can just do it.
Well, propose to me. We'll see.
Okay, I want to wild shape into a panther, and I want to pounce on the boy
You are really far away.
and rip his throat out. No, I'm not. I shouldn't be. The person was on
here.
top of.
He's here.
Oh, what the fuck? He's all the way over there?
Yeah.
How the hell did he get all the way over there?
You pushed him away
Using
with the
his
tidal wave,
legs.
and then he got up and ran away.
He should only be able to have half of his movement if he was prone.
Okay. Like I
still
said,
can't
you
get
got pushed. And that's 25 on a dash. Yeah, that's going to be half his movement.
Ugh. All right. I thought he was still where the woman was. Okay, it's fine. I'll just fucking shoot him. I'll just shoot him.
Wait. No, don't shoot him. Shoot somebody
Why?
else.
Why?
We have to save what's his face.
What's his face?
The boy who stole the girl. It's a love story.
But okay, how am I gonna do that?
Isn't that what I said in the beginning of the campaign?
Maybe.
What do you mean? I have to run all the way in the opposite direction off of the screen past that big ass strong mage to do that.
Well, start by hitting this one.
What does that have to do with anything? No, we're gonna lose in a second anyway. I might as well have a little.
Fine. That was an in-character fine. I'm not actually mad at you.
I appreciate it.
Just wanted to be clear.
Realistically, though, I mean, do you think that we could even have an opportunity to save the boy at this point? Or
It's only been what, 30 seconds since they all left?
Yeah, but they're
Yeah,
running.
It's been like a turn, maybe.
They're running. They're
Level
running
up.
toward the church. We have to get all the way across this map, right? And then have an extra turn to get off the map, and then chase them down and fight them, I guess.
I mean, how long does it take to burn down a church, realistically?
Craig, how far is the church from the wedding site?
If you think you guys ran, you could get there in a minute or so.
Okay, All right, fine. Fuck it. I'm
Wonder
still in
turn.
wild shape, and then I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run as a panther.
Okay.
How far can I get as a panther? I can get 50 feet. Let's see. There's one more thing I want. Oh, perfect. Okay. So first, I'm going to use Hidden Step, so I can turn myself invisible until the start of my next turn or until I attack someone.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'm going to wild shape into a panther and run 50 feet.
Okay.
Okay. That's my turn.
Sounds
Fine.
good.
I'll do it the way we're supposed to do it.
Mage with, again, awful spells.
I'm invisible, by the way. Just FYI.
Can't see me. Oh, okay.
I'm an invisible panther. Get wrecked.
You know who's
Getting
not
wrecked.
invisible? The
Oh, please
person
don't.
in front of me.
Is it me?
You are not invisible.
Is it me who's not invisible?
That is correct.
It me?
Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
It is.
The Invisible Man?
And one of the spells he does have is something that is guaranteed to hit. Really? So you see 3 bolts of force damage coming at you. They're all going to do. So it's going to be 3d4 plus.
Oof.
There you
One,
go.
one, one, one,
There's your
one, 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 one.
repayment of
A
ones.
1,000 ones.
I'm gonna cast
And
shield and take
shield
none of that.
and takes none of it. Well done.
I've got one of those.
All right, that's his turn. So it's Sidhay's turn.
She is going to cast Hold Person on the guy in front of her.
Okay.
So
All right, concentration, paralyzed. Con, what is it? Wisdom saving throw. He's not going to make it.
nope. And then she's
I do.
gonna-
I think you are wild magic. Is that correct?
Yes. So I need to.
I need you to roll. Yeah, you don't. You're
No
good.
shenanigans.
None.
And she is going to.
And in fact, with the 20, I'm going to let you pass automatically on your next.
And where is my thing? I am going to get away and run to here so she's not all up on him.
Okay.
Just running after everybody else. So he's stuck.
Yeah, of course. That brings up Al Gore's turn.
Al Gore is going to cast. Al Gore is going to say, "Pestis, get over here," and hold an action
Okay, hold an action for what? For what?
until Yesenius Pestis is adjacent to him.
Okay. And what is that action?
That action is going to be to cast haste.
Okay. Pestis. No, Nubbins. Slurk.
Lurk. A
Kurt,
little busy over here.
Perfex. Capex. Time traveling lizard.
Yeah.
It's all your turn.
Okay. Normal attack, greatsword. Second normal attack, greatsword.
The first one will hit.
15 slashing.
Yeah, you're definitely making progress. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence.
I'm also going to do a bonus action, a regular bite. Hold on. Intelligence.
Yeah,
Save.
or perception.
Perception.
per-
Ooh, look at that. Nice.
Never mind. Yeah,
Get him
20
with the bite.
Yep,
6.
6. Okay. Now what?
I'll take the attack of opportunity. I'll move, see what's going on down here.
Coward!
Got me.
Ow.
I'll take 6.
And a shot to your pride.
Yes. It's okay.
All right.
And a trigger triggers.
Okay, haste. Choose a willing creature that you can see within range until the spell ends. The target speed is doubled, so you get extra movement now if you would.
Oh
like
shit!
that.
I thought it was a touch spell. Sorry.
Well, doesn't matter. It still works. You get 2 AC up for the next minute, and you have advantage on dex throws. Yep, you can move an extra 30 feet.
Nice.
You can do that now.
Do you want to go back?
Come back. I'm back.
What? You running back and forth? You're not just gonna keep running?
Oh, to the mage? 30?
I don't know. Away to the mage, anywhere. I didn't know what you wanted to do.
Are we running away?
Yeah, I'm running off the map in my next turn.
If we're running away, we're running away. That's fine. That's what I'll do.
I choose to consider running towards.
Yeah, that too. I'm gonna maul someone as a panther.
The boy got away.
I'm
Which
done.
way away are we running?
That's fine. I wanted to kill the boy, but you know what are you gonna do?
The church is south,
I'll kill someone before this day's over.
Oh, the
but
church is
honestly,
south.
I don't really particularly care if you head off to the south or to. Everything else is like covered in. Veteran, he is held. He doesn't even get to make a throw. I don't think, right?
Let me scroll up real quick.
At the end of each of its turns, so it's gonna at the end of his turn now. He's gonna make a wisdom against it.
15 is what he's going for. And that is
Yeah,
not a
he's not-
15.
And this dragon's yelling, "Come back here, you coward! I'll kill your friend instead." Hey, friend.
Nope. Nope.
Oof. Wow.
He's being oddly
hit him
dodge.
in-
Weird being
Okay,
able to move.
Mr. Furborg, are you off the screen?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm still a panther.
60% of the time, it works all the time, huh?
Yep.
Mage. He's like, "Ha! Fool me once!" And he tries again for a fireball.
Fire bolt or ball?
Firebolt. Bolt. Like I said, he has shit spells, so. A lot of his stuff was all extra, like utility.
Yeah, I got counterspell still.
If you would like to waste it on it, you may.
That won't even hit me.
Yeah. Very ineffectual, except it's countering your stuff. Sid, hey. Hey.
Sid, hello.
Just Dragonborn are big. Not anymore. Here's a rapier. I think she's just gonna stab because her spells are all distancy.
Okay.
So stab,
Now it's gonna hurt it.
sort of.
4.
And just I'll take the attack and go since we're all
Okay.
running.
Yep.
Let me see how far I can
And
get.
we're running, and we're running. 13, I don't think hits.
Nope. Let me just there-ish.
Yep. All right. Algor.
I will get off the screen, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just enough to get off.
Capex. Capex.
K-Pax?
Before I run off screen, can I throw a javelin at this guy just to spite him?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. You're gonna lose it though.
Fine.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah, he'll just
Which
get
one
it back
throwing
next today.
Yeah.
Which one are you gonna hit?
The dragon.
Dragon goes down.
I give him the finger and I run off. Done.
Yeah, he doesn't make it. All right, we're gonna end combat here because I don't think Mage is gonna do anything to stop you. So you guys run to the church, and before we end tonight, can I know one of you was a panther? Panther man,
I am indeed a panther.
go ahead and insert yourself inside the church.
Can
we
you
need
bring
to be
us
on the
Oh, you need to be on the page.
church? Yep,
That would be helpful.
indeed.
It is 12:30 at night.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm a panther.
Put yourself anywhere in the church.
Okay, hold on. Anywhere in the
Inside the church. Inside the church.
I'm going. I was just pulling it off the thing. Who are these people?
Okay. You run inside. You're still invisible. You're waiting because you passed Esley. But you don't know because he was invisible too.
well, the invisible only lasts around for furbolgs.
True.
Okay.
So he's
Well,
a panther.
He's still a panther. You see the priest. In comes Esley and his bride. And says, get on the marks. Just like I told you. And she starts fighting. Well, Esley, I don't know if this is and the doors close behind you. You're inside. In fact, you're the only character inside. And it says, Father, do it! Do it! And Father's, West, Esley, please, let's reconsider. Reconsider, please. Do it! And then he starts chanting. He starts chanting. And then ruining my system. And then you hear at the doors, Esley, I know you're in there. Come out, or I'll burn the whole damn village to the ground. And he, of course, is surrounded by his the 4 people who came with him. And we're gonna break down this door, kill the priest, kill your bride that you want, take control of this town, and do what we please if you do not come out now. Can't I? Sorry. And just at the end there, the priest completes his chant. Esley and the bride disappear, and in their place starts morphing a coon, some disgusting, like, moving brown coon, and bursting forth. You hear the priest scream, and the nearest one devours the. Just then, you guys can go ahead and place yourselves outside of the church. I will then add the extra fine was. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
So, not a love story then.
Okie doke. I should have killed them all. Oof. Okay.
Well, we know what we're doing next today.
It's still one day, still in the same day. This has all happened within like the first 15 minutes of that wedding.
Good lord. All right. Well, thanks. That was fun.
If we reset, sit on Esley.
No, if we reset, murder the priest
And
immediately, and Esley, and the bride.
Just everyone, just to be
and the
safe.
father and the boy. Just really, we just should have just murdered everyone. I mean, honestly.
See, should listen to me. Beginning.
All right. Well, if we screw this up, at least we know what we have to do. Just murder.
There you go.
Murder.
But didn't
And now
that thing
but at
just
least
eat
now,
the priest?
at least now we know who we
Yes.
have to murder. You know what I mean? Whereas
It
before
did
we weren't
just
sure.
eat the priest.
So this thing just ate the priest.
Yeah, but
didn't do
after he summoned it though.
I
That's the
don't
whole
think
point.
he summoned it.
I think he did. He chanted, and they disappeared, and then there were cocoons.
Yeah,
and
no,
then
he definitely summoned.
and then yeah, and then those things which I recognize because I just, oh,
Reasons.
God, why are you doing this to us?
Interesting. Well, at least we'll have a better idea of what we need to do if we screw this up somehow.
Yeah.
And perhaps next time, and we can probably even squeeze it in. What's next week? Is it the 9th? So what we'll do is we can actually do it this upcoming Saturday, and then go and start again on every other week. I've had some time actually to get ahead of you guys, so that should be fine.
Works for me.
And if you can even have reinforcements if they arrive.
Yeah, it works for me too.
If our tiefling friend wakes up finally from his drunken stupor, missed 2 days of shenanigans, 2 days of shenanigans.
Yep. And you'll need his help, especially since you guys haven't had a rest.
Panthers no rest.
Well, I still have fireball.
And it is disconcerting that your friend is trapped, the only alive person trapped in the church.
Meh. I'm sure I'll wake up again tomorrow.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for playing.
Yeah, thanks, Craig.
Yeah. Thanks, Craig.
Having lots of fun.
I have to immediately go to sleep and have nightmares about these things. Thank you for this.
If you would like, Furbo, you can roll a nature or arcana.
Yeah, I definitely would like. And it will be a same. Not good.
Oof. Yeah. Okay. Well, see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.